until I die. Until I die. My skin is cold, as is my heart. I'm falling apart with a smile. My bridges are burning, I'm holding the match. I'm ready to fall, will you catch? Dive right into the wild side. And I'm right the way until I die. Until I die.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. How's it going, boys? I missed y'all. It took only one day off, but I missed all y'all because I'm having a good one. So let's get the motherfucking duels going right now. Right? Okay, let me get the music back up and running. Ba-da. Ba, ba, ba. Some of these songs we hear so fucking often. You know what? We haven't heard this song in a while. Hold on. I know it's like I did this weird cutoff or whatever. This song I haven't heard in quite a fucking bit, dude. You guys hear it every goddamn fucking time. Wait, where is it? Is it not up anymore? What? What the fuck? Hold on. What happened with the song? Wait. You guys fucking know that song that plays for my intro? That shit's fucking gone. What? Was there a copyright issue with that song? What the fuck? DJ Quad's Punch is gone. Oh my god. Since when? That's such a good song. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh shit, boys. Well, I ain't happy about that, man. What the fuck? Yo, the song that plays for the... Alright. Let me restart this one. Can we just go... The last fucking hurrah for this beautiful ass song in the motherfucking... Well, we're gonna play it again just because I can never hear it. Wait, yes I can. Hold on. I can hear it with you guys. You wanna hear... Let's listen to the full fucking thing. Hold on. I have the original. What the fuck am I talking about? I have the goddamn original. The elevator. There it fucking is. Beautiful, beautiful song, dude. This song apparently is not on YouTube anymore. They took it down, dude. They took this shit down. What the fuck? Chat, I'm so fucking sad now. I'm so fucking sad, dude. They took that song down. Are you kidding me? Man, oh man. Ah, shit. Yo, Mohammed. Corey. I'm sad right now, man. I'm legit sad, dude. There's not a lot of things that make me actually sad, and that was such a good song. And I'm actually sad, man, because I used to look it up after this, after like the intro, and I get to listen with you guys, and we get to listen to the whole damn thing. Requires a license. It was made by DJ Quads. He made it like free, uncopyrighted. Oh my god, are we gonna have to stop playing that song in our intro too? I'm gonna pay attention to YouTube. Content issues detected. Is that why? I think that song is fucking done, boys. I might need to make a new one. I might need to pop in another song. This sucks. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You know what probably he did? He took a sample out of a song and then made like his own song for it, but because of copyright issues and people don't give a shit about it on YouTube. Like people don't care about actually content ID or creative freedom or fair use. No, nobody, none of the motherfuckers care about that shit. Savix took the video down, feels sad, man. Oh my god, dude. Fucking nobody gives a shit about like creativity. So sad, dude. It's a sad time to be on YouTube, boys. Not really, no. I just like to complain. It's not that sad. But yeah, it's okay. We got other songs to listen to. How y'all doing? We are back with a motherfucking 551 Duels EU. Go ahead and make some groups right now. No Katrikan wants to make some groups. What do we got in the chat? We got Savage, Bob, Basic, Atha, Corey, Mohammed, Corrupted, Kren, Only, TZM, Basic, how you doing, my guy? Primetime Gamer, Langian, Marcus, Harry, and Cat. My dude, Cat, how you doing, my guy? Welcome back. What is the song called? It was called DJ Quad's Punch. It's no longer on YouTube though. I can't fucking find it anymore. Dal, are the duels in the EU? Yes, they are in EU. Watch some of your 5-hour duels, but only one of my time in the stream. What's up, man? Well, glad you first time here. Don't subscribe. Don't donate on Twitch side. Come over to YouTube and do that there if you want to think of that. Outside of that, just enjoy the stream. That's the most important part. If y'all can't enjoy the stream, then what the fuck are you doing? All I want for you guys is to enjoy the streams. Just enjoy them. Enjoy them. That's all I care. I want to sneeze. Oh, okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Let's hop on EU, boys. Let's get in there, man. Let's get in there. We are going to EU right now. Logging on. Playing some motherfucking EU. Let's go. EU time. It's EU time. Wait, not PTR. It's EU time, everybody. Found it, mate? Did you really find it? Why did it say YouTube DEEMOZM0OGK? I'm afraid, man. I'm like afraid of that Lebanon trash. That sounds like some Lebanon trash. How you doing, my guy? What's up, Ying? You require, is it required rating? Yeah, you gotta be between 18 to 25, under 250 pounds, and at least D in the bosom department. And then you're more than welcome to date me. I'm pretty sure that's what you're asking about, is who wants to date Dalaran? Yes, I have my standards here. No. You don't care about rating. We don't care about how good your gear is. All y'all need to have a willing participation to hang around and whatnot. What's up, Toby? How do you mean? I just read that, dude. Galagoon, check it out. It's a real deal. What do you mean? The version I use? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Version I use? Yeah, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. This is Twitch chat. I ain't fucking trusting Twitch chat. I'm sorry, Twitch chat. I literally coming in with zero trust for some reason. I guess just I'm that kind of a guy. I'm so sorry, my dude. It only has 600 views, but it's your intro song. Yeah, so there was a reason why DJ Quads himself on his own YouTube channel took it down. There's a reason. What else we got? We got Zakati. I'm looking for Katrikan. 5 out of 5, cool. 5 out of 5 ready. Check Discord. 5 out of 5. Where's Katrikan though? Oh, that shit is real. Oh, but you know, there's a reason why he must have taken it out. So give it a second, man. There's a reason why he must have taken it out. I don't know, man. That is a real song, but I'm not gonna play it. Just in case. Ready and waiting? Alrighty. We gotta queue Katrikan versus Zakari, I guess? Zakari, 5. Get him in there. What's up, Azani? How you doing, my man? I see you here. What's up, Langion? Hi, how's it going, my guy? What's up, everybody? Black or cold? Let's go. First motherfucking duel of the day. Woo! Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. Record. Switch. Who do we got? Who do we got? Next round, Zam, please? Alright, I'll try to get you in. I guess Purple Hazy right there, right? Yeah, hell yeah, boys. Is stream on Twitch too? I am Shadow Xavier if you want to pop in there, man. If you want to pop in there, dude, more than welcome to if you like those emotes. It doesn't make a difference to me, honestly. I just got one Dalgasm emote in there, Dalagy. And I just fucking spam in there from time to time. You said a Russian? I heard. I lived in Russia. I was born. You just studied the Russian. I was born in it, molded by it. All right, who do we got? We got ourselves our boy Holmesky. What's up, Holmes? How you doing, my man? We got ourselves Sea Blue Holmesky, Landrium playing that more unholy DK. I want to see you try Frost. We got Luddy playing Destro, Poe playing Sass. I'm pretty sure. And Zooey playing the good old sub. I think you might be the first one up and running. On Team Red, we got ourselves Catcher again, just challenging everybody from the start. On his team from the back, and we got Corey Chat hovering, just pissing himself in the corner. Mammon Prox hanging out on his blue encouragement. Obliv, my boy, and Rector, the Spectre. We gotta get it in the kidney shot onto Catchcut of the bat of Zooey. Gonna be popping Shadow Blades, back-to-back stun lock coming down into Cat. Back-to-back Eviscerate, dropping him down to almost half health, but not quite. Him rocking down this Cataclysm weapons. Very much digging the transmog. Big leap into a charge. What was that? Literally flying to Zooey out of nowhere. Just snagging himself a bit of a heal. And Zooey's gonna go for the vanish a little bit early. Catchcut left fairly low in health. So it's actually really good for Zooey right now. The fact that Catchcut is super low. Next opener, Catchican is going to either have to choose a trinket or not. And it's going to put him in a hard spot if he does have to go for it. It's going to Blaze Storm out of that. How do you do Blaze Storm out of a sap? What the hell? Catchican is going to get hit with the kidney. He's going to choose the trinket for that heal. He's going to snag himself one Bloodthirst in there. That Enraged Regeneration came out a little bit early, though. Had to make a play. Had to make a choice. We'll see how well it works out for him, but it's going to be proactive. It's going on for the eyes right now, looking for the rogue. Has a fair amount of health to deal with. So that's going to be Zooey without evasion, actually. No evasion, no Shadow Blades, no vanish, no blind either. Catchican looks like he's going to be unstoppable unless Zooey waits out for a couple of these cooldowns. One eye is available, the other eye is available as well. How is Zooey going to deal with this situation? I feel like if he just vanished, that would have been one thing, but evasion on top of it? I probably should have just blinded insta as soon as he saw Enraged Regen, but that's going to be a random fear into the whole team. Catchican clearing the room, getting a massive charge of Zooey. Kidney Shot is going to fall off for that, as Catchican's actually taking quite a bit of damage, as he has cooldowns of his own rolling. Wants to go for some big numbers, and that's going to be Zooey trying to get a slow on him. Catchican is going to leap on the side, not going to snag that charge, but it's going to charge to another ally. Not going to land a heal off of him, they're just going to charge it for mobility. Try to see if it can snap Zooey. I will allow it. I'll allow it. That could have been a cool play. I would have been okay with that. I would have been okay with that. Gonna pick up the eye, looking for Zooey. He's gonna hang out in the enemy side of the pillar. That's gonna be where Catchican doesn't expect him. There's no way he could be in my room with all of my allies. There's no way a rogue would feel safe there. He has to be with his friends. He has to be with the allies. He's gonna randomly slow in there. He's going to land the charge on the Zooey with a Blaze Storm to follow, trying to deny the cheap shot. That's going to be a killer shot regardless, though, by Zooey onto Catchican. Trying to see if he can make a play right now. Burning the next charge of Shadow Dance for double cheap shot into more Visage. Catchican is going to go for the War Stomp. Instant trinket out of Zooey with an evasion to follow. Actually has himself fully defensive dub with a Maledict for Catchican to follow afterwards. Is going to go for that commanding shot. Needs to wait out. No, not even to wait out for nothing. He's going to get himself that Enraged Regeneration again. And Zooey is going to jump into a vanish. Catchican's big defensive is gone as well. Does have food from Obliv if he wants to go for it. Is he going to go for food from Obliv, or does Zooey have him pinned? That's going to be cheap shot, Shadow Strike, and Zooey does take him out with so much resets, so much CC, sacrificing his soul as what Catchican usually does himself. Zooey showed us how subtlety just obliterates even the gods of these duels. Full kidney shot coming down. Obliv is actually going to blink it, not going to shrink it, so he's playing the blink to get out of stuns. Interesting option. Is going to try to whop Maledict onto Zooey. Not going to happen because of that. Cloak shot is going to delay all of that. We'll see how well it's going to work out for him, though. We'll see how well it's going to work for him. Obliv is just going to go for some mage food right now. Can he cannibalize off of Catchican's corpse, actually? If he wanted to? Because Catchican's corpse is there. Is there perma? I wonder if he can. Can you do it off of allies or only enemies? Zooey's going to open up with a Nightblade into a cheap shot. Try to get the opener. Obliv is going to blink halfway through into a breath onto Zooey. Can get the shimmer blink working, but he's going to be able to get a root into a polymorph onto Zooey. This is going to be his opener right now. How big is it going to go? Big old meteor with a fireball. Combustion coming down without a trinket available. Cloak shot is available for Zooey. He's actually taking all the damage, but he's going to use his mobility to his advantage to leverage a little bit of at least movement to simply run away from Obliv's opener. And he does successfully do that. Lands a reset, Shadow Strike Nightblade, lands a kidney onto Obliv, blinks out of it, Shadow Step for Zooey, cheap shot to follow. Back to back cheap shots, burning all the comp points. That's going to be temporal coming up a little bit early for Obliv. Without that double shimmer, without the two shimmers while casting, it's going to be so hard for him to find the mobility to deal with the rogue, especially with all the line of sight. With a lack of slows for Obliv, that's actually going to be incredibly difficult. It's getting those Primal Glad. He's not Primal Glad. He's getting those what's it called? He's getting those Pyroblasts in whenever he can, but using Blink defensively puts him in a poor position every time. Does land a root onto Zooey, double Fire Blast, no Pyroblast to follow off that. Does have a small bleed rolling on him with his Mastery building up as well. That's gonna keep Zooey at least out of stealth in combat for a bit. But I don't really know if that's going to be enough. Zooey is going to reopen up. Nightblade to follow. That's going to be Temporal ahead of time. With 4% dampening, Malady going to try to stop that Temporal. I believe is going to blink a little bit early. It looks like Temporal did get somewhat soaked up by the Malady to some extent, but not too much. And Zooey's going to go for a full reset yet again. Or almost gets a full reset before I believe does throw more instant cast at him. He's using Phoenix. He's using Phoenix to get more instant cast, knowing that he won't have the mobility to catch up to Zooey. Is going to blink offensively this time. Not going to be able to get out of stuns with this one. Rooting Zooey right as he's getting the Nightblade in there. Does land a Maledic on him as Zooey does go into advantage. Maledic still does connect but doesn't break Zooey out of stealth. Vulcan shot coming down onto Obliv. Going to blink out of it. Almost always going to have that a blink. Drop it down to Meteor onto Zooey while he has him out in the open. Zooey decides to know it. I just sprint the hell out of there. Cloaker shot is coming out pretty early. Does he still? No, he doesn't go for a cloak. That is actually a shadowy duel off of an enemy. Either Prox or Wrecker. Either Prox or Wrecker. Okay. Okay, interesting. So this is like what, 7 minutes in, we're just second duel? Only 2 people have been dueling so far. Stun coming down, cheap shot into Obliv. He is going to trick it out of Polymorph, trying to come out. Not going to happen. As double cheap shot coming out for Zooey to follow. Does land a fireball in it. Is going to go for that combustion. Big damage. Trick us out of it. Zooey's going to burn a Cloaker Shadows right now. And Obliv just simply can't do anything to him. As Zooey's just going to sprint the hell out of there. And how is he going to go after that? It's going to be more Temporal, trying to get a Meteor down. Zooey's going to line it. Again, this is back to the whole, without a Shimmer, this is going to be really hard. Obliv, I don't even know if he's playing Greater Pyrus for these. I really don't know if he's playing Greater Pyro. It's going to be double Eviscerate coming in for Zooey. Getting some damage to Obliv, but not the biggest Eviscerates we're seeing out in the world. So Obliv can still hang in. He can still survive. More Pyroblasts coming out to Zooey. Getting him somewhat close to health. Mastery start to stack up. But Zooey will always disengage out of it. Does try to prevent the Invis from Obliv. Does counter that with Poly or Pyro. That's going to be a concoction to just completely nullify everything that Obliv has been working for. But he's not out of the fight just yet. Zap comes in for Zooey. He's going to be able to get the full opener. Knows that Obliv is going to blink out of the stun every time. And he's going to have Pillar right in front of it. Off the bat. Off the bat. And more Shadow Strikes. But he's getting caught out into... Oh! No, the Meteor. I think it grazed him a little bit. But definitely didn't connect the full thing. That's going to be Temporal coming in for Obliv. Zooey's actually kind of low. Maledic following to Obliv. Can Zooey somehow turn this around? Could maybe get a cold blood available for a while. No dance charges available. Might just want to maybe Shadow Duel him and just unlock him to full. Obliv still has a pretty massive shield rolling for him. Or a decent shield for this type of duel. Zooey does catch a full reset though. Open it up with the full kidney. Ice Block coming in for Obliv. Can he catch Zooey before the full reset? Is going to throw a couple instant casts in there. Zooey is going to find the Shadowy Duel off of an ally of Obliv to just sneak out, and is gonna reveal himself to Obliv for just a moment before stealthing back up. No damage over time. Obliv needs to get lucky with some of the procs from his Azeroth to get long-term damage over time rolling. Does get a Rooter to Zooey. Mark for Earth available. Wants to go for the big damage. It's gonna be big. Meteor into a Maledict. Zooey's still gonna land the kidney shot. Blinking out of there. Trying to get the Scorch in. Not gonna happen. It looks like Zooey might be able to catch himself another reset. Oh my god, the resets. I'm actually more surprised with the fact that Obliv can actually hold his own and hasn't completely melted. Because, like, Katrikan took a lot of damage from Zooey, so we know Zooey got damage, but Obliv, let's check us out of the blind. Blanket offensively, can he get enough damage onto Zooey? Just without slows for Fire Mage, this is going to be rough. Into a kidney shot onto Obliv. And Zooey finally going to do some damage. Back-to-back cheap shots. Expecting the blink any moment. Obliv doesn't have it, though. Oh, my God. Blinking offensively again. Obliv is just done with this, man. He's done with it. What the hell? Are you serious? I am actually impressed that Obliv is surviving this long. I would think Zui would have had this duel years ago, but that blink out of stun is insane. Blink into the wall, breathing Zui, forcing out a chicken pretty early on. Is gonna land himself a meteor with a temporal. Zui is gonna bail behind the pillar yet again, casting a couple pyres in there. As Shadow Blades are rolling for Zui. Zui needs to get in there and get active. Is gonna burn a concoction right now. This is gonna give him enough healing. Trying to see if he can land a reset. Does land the reset. And Obliv again, she's gonna have a maybe root coming down into Zui. Has a vanish if he wants to. Is gonna vanish out of there with a Shadow Strike to follow back to back into Obliv. He's just gonna counter back with a couple pyros afterwards. Every time Zui tries to run over, Obliv is always just fast enough to get a couple more pyros in there right before the line of sight. Tries to breath in a random area. Is that gonna be a full kidney shot, cheap shot? Can blink out of it if he wants to. Does blink, burning some more into Zui. Zui at this point, like every time he tries to get an opener, he just opens up, runs behind the pillar, and Obliv just tries to send as many casts in there as he can. Zui's gonna peel away as soon as he sees the temporal, gonna land a Maldic onto Obliv, trying to burn through all that self-healing. And Obliv is gonna have a fair amount of health still available, still has a shield up and running, can still go for mage food if he ever needs to. Zui. Does he get a concoction roll? It looks like he did. 37% dampening them. Do you want to see Zui run the corner here? Does he? Zui does get open. A breath completely misses. Cheap shot to follow, blinking out of it. Against continuing to send those pyroblasts in there every time he has a chance. Just any kind of damage on the Zui. With a meteor to follow. How did that meteor hit the other side of the arena like that? Zui actually drop it. We just impressively low, but he still continues to spam damage. Shadow Strikes are coming out. Blind available for Obliv. Breaking out of that with his cauterize. Trying to see if he can catch up to Zui. Is he going to be able to do anything? Has a blink for the next stun by Zui, but that's about it. Zui barely hanging on by a thread. The master is actually burning through him. Does have a concoction rolling. Roy, my man. More than welcome to, my boy. More than welcome to. My man. Hold on one sec. Cheap shot, Bob Live. Gonna trick it out of it. Waiting for the ooh, Zui does bail the hell out of there as he does eat a Phoenix. I believe saving that blink. He's saving that blink and is gonna go for food right now. Zui needs to get in there, man. 43% dampening. We're 12 minutes in. You gotta obliterate Obliv. He's gonna pick up the eye. Honestly, I feel like this could go anywhere. I want to see Obliv if he wins this. Is gonna get more instant cast into Zui. Has a blink if he needs to. Does blink out of it, and he does go down. God damn! What the fuck? Obliv almost had him every single time. Yo, okay, we got a hashtag Royal19 chat. Royal in chat, show appreciation for the wonderful donation. Thank you so much, my man. Appreciate you, my guy. Holy shit, my dude. Thank you so much. He's actually from the Twitch side. More than welcome to, my guy. Viewers are more than welcome to pop in. I'll show you guys how to join in if you're on EU right after this duel. But next up is going to be Wrecker. Is it Home Wrecker? That's going to be Zui getting a couple common points off of his pet, actually, with an eye blade kidney shot to follow. IBF coming up pretty early. Not going to roll the Lichborn. Trying to see if he can lock Zui down. Army of the Dead rolling in. And Zui's going to sprint around that, trying to see if he can line inside him. There's going to be the Death Knight on one side and the Army on the other. Going to nab that Knight Blade and vanish off. Is that going to pay off, though? I guess he wants to have a dot rolling into Wrecker if he is going to go for a reset. Might as well prevent it from any kind of healing. That's going to be IBF down. AMS is still available. Trick is still available. Didn't pop his A-bombs. Has the A-bomb. I'm pretty sure he's going to beef up. He's going to go for Dark Transformation, A-Bomb, stun Zui, try to see if he can collapse him down. Zui's going to have a trick it back up, has Cloak of Shadows and Evasion on defensives. He's pretty safe, except for a Vanish. On cooldowns, though, offensively, he's not going to have as much value. Opening up on the pet to get the calm points as per usual. Gonna land a Knight Blade into Mark for that kidney onto Wrecker, forcing out a Trinket, forcing everything out of him little by little, and it's gonna go for barrages, Shadow Strikes afterwards. Cheap shot to follow, back-to-back eviscerates are coming out from him into Matic into Wrecker, but he does get pre-AMS rolling. That's gonna be A-Bomb, gripping and stunning Zui out, but the blind is gonna separate these two. Zui's just gonna be able to sprint the hell out of the undead. The army rolling up. It's gonna even land that shadowy duel in there. And that's gonna be Corey's pet attacking him. I guess like auto attacked him. As soon as he did shadowy duel, since he's technically used an offensive ability. Death and Decay though coming down onto Zui. If Wrecker can get himself a dot, he might be able to have him. Kidney shot coming down to Wrecker right now though. Does he maybe have a pet stun to prevent Zui from completely destroying him right now with the Visitors? Does try to stunt it. Does try to stunt his damage, but Zui's gonna go for a full reset. Looks like every time he gets a full kidney, he just wants to get a full kidney. Wrecker's actually dying to the dots. What is this damage over time Zui got going on? Wrecker's actually melting. And a Shadow Strike to finish him off, dude. Easy as that. Are you kidding me? That easy, huh? Who's up next? Is it gonna be Prox? Is it gonna be Corey? Landron looks like he is, oh, Landron is not even part of their team, actually. It's gonna be Corey chat next. Survival versus Rogue. 60%, 61% dampening, really. Let's see how this is gonna go down. Zooey has the pet that I think I almost saw him for a second. He's gonna get the opener onto the pet. Nibler into Corey, into a kidney shot. Trying to see if he can force cooldowns out of him. And it's gonna go for full big damage back to back right now. Is gonna get the cold blood in there as well, and is trying to bail the hell out. Does have the pet to play with, so at least he can get Nightblades and Eviscerates off of the pet to get his Shadow Dances faster. So that's gonna be an advantage for him. Corey's gonna land a full manic bandage right now. Has Zooey completely trapped up, and is gonna get the dots up and running. I was thinking he was gonna go for the stun though. He is gonna go maybe for some damage. Is gonna throw a grenade around the corner. Not even sure how he got it. Zooey building up the dots. Gonna go for a full mark for the stun. Is Corey gonna trick it? Does trick it. That's gonna be stunned to Zooey right now. And Corey is just gonna send some Eagles flying at the guy. Vanish available for Zooey if he needs to. Is gonna get it. Does Corey have any dots on him? Cloaking Shot does come out for Zooey. So he did have the poison dot on him. As Corey is going to go for a full manic bandage, but it's not going to be quite enough. 67% dampening. Zooey's just going to wait it out a little bit. Corey without a trinket now. And now with camo, it's going to be especially difficult for Zooey to find a way to find him and deal with him. He's getting heal up full. Every single second passes, getting back heals faster and faster. Zooey's out in the open, scouting around, seeing maybe if he can find him. Corey hasn't given away his position at all. He hasn't flared, hasn't thrown traps or anything. Zooey's hanging out by one of the eyes. Manic bandage coming in for Corey. He wants to go for the full win. Without a trinket, though, he puts himself in a bad situation. Hopefully a pet sack is available whenever he needs it. That's exactly what he needs, a pet sack. Shadow Step coming in for Zooey. That's going to be a hope, but Corey actually running Zooey out on his Shadow Blades. Might want to burn evasion or something. He's going to get a defensive rolling right now. Is that going to be enough, though? Zooey's just trucking damage to him. Big Eviscerates. It's going to get the cold blood in there. Big Eviscerates to follow. Actually went for a full damage setup. Just got lucky on a couple of those crits. That cold blood came out at the right time. Oh my god, an evasion to fall off of Proc. He's going to get a Nightblade on him, but that's going to be Thorns up and running. Is that going to be Zooey seeing his match? Straight gets out of the blind just to see if he can finish off Zooey. Does kill him before a Maledict even connects. So no Maledict. That was a big old 1v4 by Zacati on his Rogue. By Zacati on his Rogue. Holy shit. What's up, Chill Bane? How you doing, man? Yeah, everybody in chat ask you today, NA or EU? Today is EU, boys. EU. Tomorrow is NA. Y'all more than welcome joining on for the NA duel. It's going to be opener by Holmsky. Lane Assassination versus Prox. It's going to be Wall. Brock's is playing behind, but it's going to have that COS staff in there. It's going to have the Trident to see if it helps him out at all. But it's going to be 77% dampening, though. Every kind of heal is going to be much, much worse than you would expect. Holmsky, he just continued to shrug damage into Prox with a big old vendetta. Same trinket procking, but it's the smallest trinket ever. Oh my goodness, dots are rolling. Trinkets out of that ruin. Is Prox going to go down into another kidney afterwards? Evasion to follow. Prox barely has any health, and that's going to be Zooey with a big old one before, and Holmsky finishing off Prox without any dampening left. That's a good one, dude. That's a good duel to start it off at the beginning. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Alrighty, boys. If y'all want to know how to play these, Kachikan redo group. Kachikan is going to be one of the guys that want to get into a lot of these. BFA EU 269, 8, 5, 6, 7. 267, holy shit. Last like nobody until I play. Zacati, I'm gonna change up the team a bit. I'm gonna let Zan or whatever play, I think. You can keep the same group. Look here against like Deta or something. Me and someone would like to join my friend, but we're 2v2 in Dal. Yo, Althani, more than welcome to join in if you want to, my man. We got groups up and running all over the place. You're more than welcome to join in. You're one of these, man. If y'all want to join right now for the 5-4 windows, by the way, on EU, that's how you do it. Doesn't matter if you're Alliance or Horde. Hit H on your keyboard or open up Player versus Player tab. Pre-made groups, custom PvP, find a group, type in 5 in the search engine, enter. And you'll find groups in Alliance and Horde. Both factions on EU. Russia, Germany, France, Spain, the Nordic countries. All y'all are more than welcome to them. I think I got everybody, right? I probably missed a couple countries here and there, like Finland or Scotland or Ireland, the UK, Iceland, Greenland, Lithuania. Probably a couple more. But y'all know the gist, That's what's up. I'm a healer. Come in as a DPS. No healers or tanks too. If y'all are new, no healers, no tanks. When you get into the duels, we have a couple simple rules. I'll go over them once we start these. You guys are gonna forget about it. I think most of you will remember once we get the duel started, but it's like Pally buffs, keep them to yourselves. Warrior, priest, and mage buffs are open for everybody. Warlock, Hellstones, and port you can use for everybody, but try to set up a port if you are next after whoever's going right now. Set up a port for yourself rather than for what everybody else wants it to. Because I don't want to see like Windwalk Monks and Feral Druids using port to just like, they already have enough mobility, right? We don't need that. Rogues be out of stealth unless you're dueling Ferals, and Druids be out of stealth and out of cat form and bear form unless you're dueling, in case you're running like Ysera's. Alrighty. Got new form? Alrighty. Cat Rican. Zanxiety. Or maybe we should queue him against Evidence team. Maybe we should queue him against Evidence. I'm gonna do it against Zan, and then we can get Evidence versus Zakati or something. Massive and dead ass if you're interested. What's up, Swinsky Whiskey? How you doing, Swinsky Whiskey? How you doing? Now Grand Arena. The Grand. Oh my god. Yeah, I want to show you what happens whenever I have my Audacity a little bit too close to the other monitor, like, you know, like we're on a ledge, and I open up a new one, that's what it looks like. It's like stretches out. So I gotta keep it like a little closer to the center of the monitor for it to work properly. It opens like this. Like, so I do like that. Bop. Hey, you see what I mean? You see what I mean? I'll just save that one. Yeah, I need to remember to do that. Alrighty, let me get back in these. Alright, switch. Alrighty, boys. Zan is love, Zan is alive. Zanxiety? Is that you, Zan? Is that you, my guy? You have Russian roots? Yeah. How long you lived in Russia? Most of my life. Or half of my life, I guess. Who do we got? Switch. Did I do that yet? Ice Devil. Are you playing Frost? I don't think you are. It looks like you're playing Arcane, you son of a bitch. Play some Frost. Insanity. Katrika, Luddy, and Resistance. Gonna be there for Team Red. But can they resist Team Blue? Who we got in Team Blue? We got Christina playing that Feral. Okasoka, Lova, my man. Purple Haze going up first. Gonna be versus Ice Devil. It's gonna be Shadow Xavier as well as Zan. That's gonna be Purple Haze versus Ice Devil. Gonna land that eye beam in there. Ice Devil is gonna disengage ASAP. Is it gonna go for that? Is that Trident, or is that the pants or the boots? I think it is the boots. There's a lot of absorb abilities from the new raid, but it's gonna be Purple Haze actually dispelling the arcane absorb shield. It's gonna go for that blur up a little bit late. Oh no, not real blur, but it's gonna be vengeful retreat blur. Still gonna let Ice Devil catch a couple of arcane missiles behind line of sight. Probably not exactly what he wants to be doing, but that's gonna be Ice Devil getting some freebie damage onto Purple Haze. And Purple is just going to walk at him. Is going to land that full stun lock wombo combo. Ice Devil still has a trick, and if he wants to, that's going to be Purple Haze. Double stun on him. Has the Metamorphosis. And it's going to go flying up in the air, actually. And it's going to rain down on his parade. Forcing Ice Devil to run around behind LOS. He's going to get those shields up and running a little bit early to absorb a lot of the damage. Purple Haze does land one fell lance at the end of that rotation. It's going to try to decide, you know what, with all the constant slows, unless I have the mobility to catch up to this mage, look, he just guided him the whole time. There's not a lot that he can really do about it, unless he can get the stun wombo combo where he can get that Metamorphosis leech available. It's going to go for that vengeful retreat to get the blur activated a little bit early. Ice Devil is going to go for the temporal. Not really sure if it's going to do much for him, since he has massive shields anyway. So it doesn't look like he got a lot of healing, but he's actually able to annoy Purple Haze the whole time. He's going to land the Maledict a little bit early. It's going to go for the big damage. Purple Haze is going to bail out of that. Get a completely bombarded by arcane missiles, dropping him down close to about half health. Is going to blink around, trying to get the mobility. Purple Haze is going to reposition himself. Stun, wombo combo. No, chicken coming out for Ice Devil. He's going to get a shield up and running with a ruin. That's going to be Purple Haze going up in the air. And Ice Devil is just going to go behind the pillar. Could have went for maybe an Invis strat. Maybe a pile of Purple Haze while he's up in the air. That would have been interesting. But I guess he would really want to keep him health low as best as possible on him. I don't know how Azeroth's gonna do it though. It feels like Purple Haze just has way too much healing every time he has the wombo combo planned. He's gonna get the Blade Dance, forcing out the Temporal a little bit early, which is perfect for him, but he's still gonna go into that big damage. Is he gonna go for the Dispel on Temporal, or is Temporal actually gonna do work? It doesn't look like Temporal did anything for him. It's gonna get this Arcane Missiles from range. Purple Haze is on a prowl right now. He's on the chase. He's gonna land that. Oh, Ice Devil actually silenced himself for a second. COS Trick that throws out random damage at people. Good damage, actually. Good shadow damage, but it'll bounce back to you. And if you don't move fast enough, it will silence you. So you kind of just like gotta wait for that trinket, move at the very last moment or something, because it will look for your location. In prison coming in onto Ice Devil right now. Purple Haze has a wombo combo setup. Trying to land that invis. Not gonna happen. Does get the invis bonus, I think, though, for the 60% reduction. So it was a good setup there, as his health is not looking really all that good. He's gonna have to get a lot of self-healing going sometime soon. Purple Haze is gonna barrage by Arcane Missiles back to back, firing from him. As Devil is going to get the Temporal up and running a little bit early. Purple Haze can go up in the air if he ever needs to. Has range from above. Ice Devil is going to silence himself for a moment as he's going to go for some damage. Arcane Missiles to barrage Purple Haze just a bit more. Does Purple have an answer for this one, and more Arcane Missiles. Going to get out of this. Stunlock coming out into an I-Beam wombo combo. Gonna generate a lot of health back with massive Annihilate just shredding through Ice Devil's health. And it's gonna go up in the air. Maybe another Invis should come out. Does land the Invis. Purple still is able to get the damage in there. Ice Lances are just tearing through him regardless. And a zap from his pants. Which sounds sexual, but it really isn't. More COS gear. Just random chance for like 20k worth of a nature damage zap on Ice Devil. I don't think he had a chance to begin with. Is going to get that ice block as a last ditch effort. But with such little health, what can he do? All he can really do is really hope for the shields to really maintain him for as best as possible. But Purple Haze hasn't even lost a sliver of his health. Does get an interrupt onto the I-Beam to cancel it out for a bit. But it's still going to be full meta. A full I-Beam demonic meta. Maledict onto Purple. And that's going to be Arcane Missiles chasing behind the pillar. Does get a blink. Does get a line of sight onto the Purple Haze. Ice Arcane Missiles to fall. And not doing the most amount of damage. Doesn't look like clear cast and procs. As Ice Devil, I think, is just trying to do what damage he can. Purple is going to bail behind the pillar for a second. Is going to get the mobility. Ice Devil is going to be proactive. Getting the slows up and running a little bit early. Full I-Beam coming out. Wombo combo breaking through his shield. Another stun. Big Annihilate. Dropping Ice Devil's health super low. Is going to keep throwing those glaives in there for that nature damage from those pans. Try to see if the god himself, if Zeus himself, can get a strike from the sky. We're going to be watching for that whenever we can. Because 20%, 20k health is going to be a ton. Does land in a prison into a Maledict onto Ice Devil. Doesn't look like that Maledict did anything for him, though. I guess it came out a little bit late. Or a little bit early, maybe. While he was in prison. Into a full I-Beam. Ice Devil barely has any health. Trying to land that Invis. Does land it for just a moment. Purple Haze barely has any health. Or Purple Haze barely leaves him with any health. Doesn't land an Ice Lance. And then does get the shield at the very last moment. That's going to be another Invis for Ice Devil. Might just want to go for a polymorph onto Purple. Is going to try to go for some food. Purple is not going to let that happen. Keeps throwing the glaive in there. Trying to get the proc for the pants to work. Is that going to be able to visit them off? Because that'd be hilarious. Because that does quite a bit of damage, actually. Stuns up on the Ice Devil into a wombo combo again. And Ice Devil does go down. Nothing he could have done from the start of that duel. And Purple Haze is going to go into Insanity right up next. That's going to be Insanity popping and stun into Wings. Blurs up for Purple Haze a little bit of time. Can't get in the darkness if he wants to. Trick coming out for Insanity off of that short stun. Does land in Maledict to Purple Haze. That's going to be in prison. Try to see if he can force anything big out of the Paladin. Not going to happen. Going to use that mobility to gang him away all the way to the other side of the pillar. And Insanity is going to have to roll up with a pony up right now. Wings are down. Was that Crusade Wings or was that normal? Avengers Wrath, actually. Purple is going to get in there again, continuing to drive into the Metamorphosis, into Demonic, to maintain that leech. 9% dampener right now. Needs to dive in and do as much damage as he can to really burn through Insanity's damage, as well as defenses, force out a Shield of Vengeance, and is able to pop that from afar. Dropping down Insanity's health fairly low as well. Also trying to see if he can bait out a big defensive. Is going to get that Blade Dance in there. Not going to be popping a cooldown off of this Hodge, though. As he sees Insanity is not popping Wings. Going to get that disengage in there to get a short momentary blur. Is going to go for the stun I-Beam to follow. Insanity without a trinket. This way, Purple is trying to see if he can force something big out of Insanity. Gets a big old zap, too. with another Blade Dance. The Nihilists are doing damage. Decided it is going to go burning that Warlock Hellstone right now. But it's not going to be a bubble or a bop. It should be a bubble if it's at it's ever feeling pressure. Purple Haze tried to force it. Does force out the bubble. And this is where he needs to bail the hell out. Instead, it doesn't have a counter strat here. Doesn't have anything to counter pressure. Purple Haze does have a trinket. And he says, you know what? I have trinket. I have everything. I have blur. I can just stay in there. And if he does pop a bop, I can just dispel it. I-beam coming out for purple. It's a massive damage. Big Annihilus. Does he trigger that Hodge though? Doesn't trigger that Hodge. Holding off on that. Is going to need it for the next duel. Instead, it is going to try to move out of there ASAP. Trying to burn as much healing into himself. No wings available. Doesn't even have minute-long wings. Whiffs that completely. That Wake of Ashes. Dispel coming out into the bop immediately. And Purple Haze has him in the palm of his hand right now, but he can't quite catch up. As I said, all he can really do is burn. Oh, Maledict with a big old zap from Zeus himself. Wombo comboed him down. Wasn't even Demon Hunter abilities. It was a trinket and a pair of pants that got him. Whew. Fucking, that's what you call a killer fashion, right? Shit. That's gonna be Purple Haze, getting that blur up and running. Gonna get offensive with resistance right off the bat. Does have images that he can AoE on, so it's gonna give him quite a bit of leech. And it's gonna go up in the air where resistance can't hit him with that karma at all. So it's gonna be a little bit tough for him. Is gonna dive in behind the pillar ASAP. Purple Haze does have a trinket for about a minute. Blur's available in 40. Not going to have a way to bail out of the situation with the rain from above for about 43 seconds. So he's going to have to cycle through these fairly efficiently. Going to have the darkness, but he's going to need to either delay this duel, which is exactly what he's doing with that Imprison, and the mobility, but also that darkness. If he's able to get lucky with some of the abilities he can stop with darkness, that'll be good. But he's going to continue to get those stuns in there. Wombo combo while in the H form. Going to get those demonics in there, and it's going to bail out whenever he doesn't have it. Dropping a lot of damage onto resistance. That's going to be touch of death onto Purple Haze right now. He could be dropping out darkness while he's getting locked down for now. And I'm freaking out here between like which person I'm swapping to is going to get that metamorphosis in there. It's going to be Karma up and running into purple. Is going to try to bail out of there. Can fight if he needs to. 6 seconds. No, he can fly right now if he wants to. That's going to be big old Karma still on him. Resistance, actually, Karma is lost. He can send a couple fell lances at him. I don't think he was able to. I think he decided to be conservative about it. More fell lances coming out. Is that going to be a stun to resistance? No trinket available. Is he going to down right now? Fist of Fury are keeping him up alive. Oh my god. Purple Haze barely had him in the grasp of his hand, but resistance does parry out everything that he throws at him. Next up is going to be Christina. Is going to go for the big old damage right now. Doesn't want to burn Incarnate or anything yet. But it's going to be resistance popping in wall right now with every defensive in the world. Trying to run away. Not going to happen. Going to get rooted out. Fist of Fury. But he's Fist of Furying into Thorns. Next up is going to be Luddy. As a big old Desc Warlock. Going to see if he can maybe take out Christina right now. Big damage, drop down the Infernal, maybe get Dark Soul instability rolling as well. Massive Chaos Bolts back to back. Christina is getting the full open onto Luddy with a Maledict to follow. Does kick him on Fear. That's going to be Luddy actually not even revealing his pet for quite a while. As his health is dropping quite low, as Christina is just trying to all in him. Does get down the Infernal into a Chaos Bolt. It's going to be wall for Christina, trying to bail out of the situation, but no trinket available anymore. He eats another Chaos Bolt, but thank God that wall was there for him when you needed it. Is that going to be another Chaos Bolt? Trying to let the shortest Fear in the world into another Chaos Bolt, and Shadow Fury into another Chaos Bolt. It's got these Chaos Bolts for days right now. Trying to let another Fury. It's going to be shortest Fear in the world. Doesn't even want to burn him with Chaos Bolt. Just a couple Incinerates is all he needed. Saving up those Chaos Bolts for the other guy. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Zan is up next, though. He's going to go for big damage. Walking it up for Luddy. He's going to bubble out of this Fear. Luddy's going to have a wall available. Zan is just committing maybe too many cooldowns for him. But he knows that Kachikan is next. He's going to need a Bob for him. That's all. He doesn't need Bubble for this guy. It's going to be back-to-back Fear into Maledict. Chaos Bolts to follow. Zan's Shield Event is going to burn through very quickly. That's going to be a horror effect. But Luddy, can he get more damage in there? I know that's a Desc Warlock. Another Chaos Bolt to follow. Massive damage to Zan. Gonna get the short minute wings in there. Fear to follow. Not gonna happen. Trying to land the simulate. Zan barely has any health. And Kachikan is gonna see if he can snag him right now. Gonna get the Reflect rolling a little bit early. I think Zan is just done. Yep, he's gonna let Kachikan see if he can beat Oko Soko and Shadow Xavier. Or not. Is bowing. Is he trying to get for a real duel or... Kachikan's just going to the next guy. Or maybe he's giving Zan the opportunity. I guess he's like, you know what? Let him Let him. I'm going to go in against the guy with full health. Wow, Ketchikan being exceptionally honor dueling here. Is going to go against Shadow Xavier instead, as Zan doesn't have a single cooldown. I think Zan gave up. He was like bowing down. He was fine, man. He was chilling. Xavier's actually taking quite a bit of damage right now off of Ketchikan. Gonna get those back-to-back slows in and not gonna let the kitty go anywhere. Thorns are coming out for those reflect, though, to follow. And Ketchikan's able to reflect so much damage back. He's gonna try to see if he can bail away from Shadow Xavier for just a moment. Maledict to follow onto Cat. Has Ridge regeneration right now. Is he gonna be able to get the big damage on a big charge to follow? 45% dampen is not gonna be any good for him. Gonna get a stun trinket fallout for Xavier. Gonna be a trinket for Ketchikan, though. Try to see if he can land that execute in there. Both of them are low health. Fear onto Shadow Xavier. Charge committed for Ketchikan to snag more healing. And does land that execute. Oko is up next as a marksman hunter. Getting that rapid fire in there pretty early on. And Ketchikan just going to his pet right now. Gonna try to get a line of sight. No aim shot coming out for Oko. He's gonna pull his pet back. Ketchikan is trying to see if he can taunt the pet even, I think. But it's not gonna happen. Oko does have good pet control right now. This is going to be a bit for Ketchikan. Trying to see if he can snag himself some small heals off of Oko. Does hit him with AoE. Aim shot to follow. Does land on Ketchikan. Gets him dangerous and low into rapid fire. Does he have any way to stop it? Docks Ketchikan back. Ketchikan snags a heal from the pet. Gonna get another charge heal off of Oko. And Oko, this is to end him right now. Reflect is available. Gonna get those aim shots in there. With an explosive shot to follow. Charge trap afterwards. Has a freezer trap. Does he have him down? Aim shot straight to the face. Straight to the dome. And takes him out. Oh my god. What the what was that, dude? That was such a long duel just now. What the hell? But everybody got to play purple. You almost had a big old 1v5, dude. Too dumb for meta, his touch, LMFAO, GG. The meta, his touch. Touch of death? Oh, you didn't metamorphosis it? Wait, what if you like meta, can you like ignore it or something? Oh my goodness, anyway. Oh, it's all good, boys. It's all good. That was a good set of duels, alrighty? He's got a group. I think, yeah, I know he's got a group. We can get Zikari versus, Evidence. And Zikari. Wait. Invite spectator match. That's what I meant to do instead of invite. XXXXXXXX. And Zikari. Alrighty, boys, let's get another one going, yeah? That was a good one, boys. Yo, started watching YouTube channel some weeks ago because of Outlaw tips, especially for a noob like me. I'm a hunter scrub. Yo, my man, we gotta start somewhere, right? Don't believe that you're a scrub forever, though, man. You can always climb out of that, honestly. You can always climb out of that. Practice makes perfect, is what I always say. Alright, let's get this one recording as well. Switch. Does Zikari versus Evidence incoming? I think so. Maybe. Evidence is playing that sub, as per usual. A lot of people actually play Arcane Mage. It is a little bit weird. It's kind of the underdog, but it's not that bad, really. In specific comps, it's really good. Purple, I would say it's kind of like the Outlaw Rogue of mages. It's the Outlaw Rogue. Like right now, everybody's playing either, you know, a fire or frost, kind of like for rogues that playing Assass or sub. But Arcane is like the Outlaw Rogue of mages. It's weird, but it's kind of viable. Interesting, anyway. It's gonna be Team Evidence with Team Blue. Is that gonna be Evidence first up? No, it's not. It's gonna be Evidence and Team Rectree, Sneakyo, Untrill. Oh, whoa. What is up, Mog? Yo, you're looking good, my guy. He just wins in my heart already. It's gonna be Ezekiel. What's up, Ezekiel? One Goblin. Whoa, okay. It's gonna be Stone Landrion. Team Landrion is gonna have Hannah the One, Obliv, Poe, and Zooey. Landrion is getting collapsed right now onto by Ezekiel, but it's gonna get that shield rolling right now. Is that the weapon shield, I guess? It is nerfed, so I guess it's gonna be nice. That's going to be Legend popping in every defense right now. AMS as well as Lichborn as Ezekiel is pumping that big Vendetta damage into Landrion, but is that going to be enough to be of an offensive to break through the tough exterior that is this Death Knight? Ezekiel's health is actually not doing that good anymore. Is going to get that evasion rolling. Stun coming out a little bit early. Ezekiel does go for a trinket. Try to see if he can get the hell out of that situation. Cloaker Shadow is coming up a little bit early, so you're going to go for the Vanish to try to see if he can land a restealth. The pet is not letting him go anywhere. Landon is not letting him go anywhere. It's going to be Death and Decay on top of him. Does get a concoction, but it looks like he got away scot-free without any dots. So that's not that bad. Landron is stuck at about half health. Does have maybe his pet. No Trinket, no Lichborn, no AMS for a while. It's going to be full kidney shot coming out by Zekel. Is going to get a Toxic Blade in there as well. Landron is just going to be able to get the slows up and running. Army of the Dead joins up the fight. Is he going to get that maybe a big A-bomb? It's going to be Maledic onto Landron. He's just trying to get transfusion healing going. Zekel kind of out of all defenses right now. It looks like he's kind of behind on damage. AMS coming in is going to get the blind onto Landron, but it's going to break it with Phantom Knives. I don't think that's what he meant to do. He probably just meant to Phantom Knives the pets in order to slow him down, but that's going to be stunned to Zekel right now. Landron is blowing him up right now. Full kidney shot coming down. Does Lichborn out of it. Going to let the slows do the work while completely have him necrotic down. A couple death coils at him, and Zekel does die in the bushes. He's like the stealthiest rogue ever, dude. Even when he's gonna die, he's not gonna die out in the open until it's gonna be next on Trill with Frost Death Knight. Looking like, oh my goodness, look at this sham, dude. Look at this sham. Gonna try to get some big shadows into Landron with an array of Frost to follow. Try to see if he can slow him down. Is that gonna be enough though? Gonna get the slows against literally a wheelchair Death Knight. We'll see how good that works out for him. Does get interrupted onto Frost. Gonna get the Temper rolling a little bit early with his shield. Ninja needs to get those back-to-back necrotics up. There's actually getting a lot of necrotics back-to-back onto until gonna be an interrupt by the pet with a root into a short stun. Is gonna try to land that Ebon Bolt in there. Not gonna happen with a massive AMS. Landra's looking fairly healthy, and Untrill has no health to get back though. Completely necrotic down. All he can do is get some slows onto Landjon. Gonna get into an interrupt onto Frost, locking out Untrill for a bit more. I don't think anything. Untrill can't do anything about it. More Maledic damage, completely necrotic out. He's just never going to get any healing ever. Whatever health you have right now, my guy, unless you ice block it, that's it, man. You got so little to work with. It's going to get the safety trinket bubble grip onto that cast. Not even give opportunity to get frostbolts in there. Landry is just ruining this guy. That's going to be ice block. Oh my goodness. Landry is just completely countering this boy at every single corner. I don't really know if it's Landry doing something good or if it's Frostmage just being Frostmage. I kind of want to say it's a little bit of both. Frostbolt's coming out. Finally get a Frostbolt in there. Second Frostbolt. Oh my god, boys, let's celebrate. He actually got 2 casts off in it against an Holy Death Knight. But Entrill doesn't have any health. It does go down immediately. Next up is going to be a Rectre. Rectre, is he like the Unholy Death Knight from the last game? Rector? Is that his ult as a Monkus? Is going to get a Whirling Dragon Punch to Landron. Disarm to follow. Landron has a lot of defenses back up and available. His pet is kind of being, oh, there he goes. Now he's moving. Now he's moving. Gonna be a full leg sweep with images coming out. Rectre is gonna go for big damage to Landron right now. Gonna be a stun by the pet to stop that Fist of Fury. Gonna get the grip deck. A stun coming out. That's gonna be a Landron. Actually, had a Maledic roll on him for just a little bit. Gonna get that AMS rolling though. I guess Rectre though, not a lot he can really do with that AMS. But that Death Pact is gonna come in quite in handy. Gonna use it a little bit early to set himself up for the next person that he's dueling. While he has shields up and running, gonna get the Army of the Dead rolling. Fist of Fury to follow, landing those slows, forcing Rectre out of that Fist of Fury, and that's gonna be Touch of Death onto Landrum with a Karma. Rectre is just trying to collapse everything on him. Gonna get a shortest port next to Landrum right now. Is that Touch of Death gonna tick for a lot? It doesn't look like it did. Landry is now finally going to be able to do something to the Monkus. Necrotic him out completely. Vivifies are coming out back to back, but they're doing very little. Gonna get that grip into a stun, stopping all the casts into a Maledic direction some more. Shadow damage to follow is going to send the pet over there. Rector barely has any health. Verify 1, nothing. Verify 2, nothing. Verify 3, nothing. Verify, no verifies. Can never get his health back up. His smallest shield is what keeping him afloat right now. Necrotics finally fall off. And Rector's Verifies can actually start getting him some back health that he needed. But I don't know if it'll be enough. Transfusion coming out for Landrum, but that Fist of Fury is going to lock him out. That's actually pretty good. And Rector is going to use that mobility while Landrum's running away. Just bail out behind. Landrum is going to use the images to gain some of those death strikes in there. Rector is still not looking that healthy. In cap, he's barely hanging in, man. He's hanging by one. He's hanging by like a small muscle within his bone body. It's a bit of cartilage, dude. That's about to fall out like a tooth. Jesus, dude. And that's going to be Landry actually resummoning his pet for a freshie. He landed a stun onto Rectre. Fist of Fury keeping him afloat for just a bit. Landry is just going to run away. Disarm to follow. Rectre, can you maybe turn around some damage? Big armor is available very, very soon. So if Landry can get the full Army of the Dead onto Rectre. Oh, he does! Army of the Dead can't do anything. Mindless zombies forced to fight again. Wait, no. He's able to pull most of them back. Well, some of them were running for Rectory. He's able to pull most of them back. Or maybe Rectory just ran away from them. Either way, Rectory was able to find himself a refuge behind a little bit of a cart that fallen over back in the 1985 Battle for Lordaeron. And Rectory is going to get himself a defensive rolling right now. Landjon also barely has any health. Going to get transfusions rolling, and so does Rectory trying to bail out. That's going to be stun. Does Rectory have anything for this? Maybe port out to a safe direction. Did he get a port saved up a little bit early? Try to still run away as much as he can. Disarm onto Landjon. Fist of Fury Zuwen does get to proc. Maybe he can force out some damage on that. Not going to happen into an interrupt onto a cast. And Landjon takes another one. Next up is going to be Sneaky right now. He's playing Assassination. It does no Shadow Strikes are coming out. He's going to go for the big Eviscerate play. Maledict onto Sneaky right now. As back-to-back cheap shots hit, Landjon is going to get that AMS rolling. Did have that, oh, big Eviscerate to finish him off though. Big Eviscerate. Had a Lichborn up and running. Not going to happen. We actually did lose one man on team blue, red. Somebody left. Somebody left. Well, hopefully it'll be so fun. Hopefully we'll still be fine. So many rogues. Yeah, we really, guys, when you make some of these groups, try to keep it like one rogue minimum or something along those lines. Not too many rogues, boys. Not too many. Because rogues are fun, they're cool and all that, but come on. Come on. Sneaky is going to get slowed out, and your opponent is going to land that kidney shot with a Maledict to fall into Hannah the one. And Hannah's going to try to bail out. That root is going to be in a bad position right now. That's going to be back-to-back Shadow Strikes, though. He's going to get the defensive rolling while getting damage out. And Sneaky is going to land a stun. Not going to get out of it. Actually does choose to trinket it. And is going to continue to try to truck damage back into Hannah. Decide, you know what, with all the slows, I'm just maybe behind the pillar. Maybe stay, maybe go. Does land a blind to Hannah. Has a pet to attack. Does land a kidney. And the fat bastard, is not going to make it over to him at all. Not going to happen. And it's going to be Sneaky the one. Sneaky. I call him Sneaky the one because I see Hannah the one. Sneaky is going to go for a full reset. Again, they're regenerating all the way from the other side. All the way downtown. And for Hannah, it's really going to be up to trying to find him. I kind of like how your Dire Basilisk moves fast if you're mounted up. I wonder if it's possible to just like feign death, mount up. So your Basilisk moves faster with you. Get on top of a person, stun him, let the Basilisk really go at him. I wonder if that's ever a play. I don't think a lot of the situations offer you a position where you can like feign death, mount up, and run away, run up to somebody really quick. That's still pretty good. Xander racial OP, it is pretty strong. I won't say it's OP. It's pretty strong though. Especially if you can get your full reset. Sneaky is just waiting for cooldowns, it looks like. What does he have to work with? Shadow Blades? Did he use Shadow Blades? I think he did. If his cooldowns a lot like Zooey is, which it looks like they are. Go! It didn't happen. Oh, what? Hannah just broke him out of his own trap that he set up. That's going to be a full kidney shot coming in. For Sneaky, though, is going to get rooted down. No shadow step for quite a bit of time. Is going to throw some shuriken at Hannah. Into a stun into Sneaky right now. He's getting locked in. Crow's pecking his eyes out. Pet blasting damage into him. Big bites coming out. Lots of damage. Sneaky is going to get a full kidney shot onto the pet right now to peel himself off. That's going to be Hannah just chasing him down with a couple of concussive shots and Cobra shots. Going to land a flare at a random moment. Sneaky is going to shadow step to Evidence. Looks like he still has a dot on him or something. But I guess he's going to go for full reheal. Is he really just going to go running into the room the whole time? Is that all he's going to do, really? And I'm gonna throw down the flare. I guess all he could really do is just wait for the rogue man. All he can realistically do, and another shadow step trinkets out of this one. That's going to be root to fall. It has the pet to attack. Evasion rolling a little bit early. Dust Cloak out of that root is going to get shadow strikes back to back into Hannah. That's going to be defensive for Hannah right now with the Maledict to follow. Big Eviscerates coming out onto Hannah. They're going to get the Dire Basilisk in there after freezing Sneaky in his place for just a moment. Big DFA coming down to fall to catch up to the Hunter. Doesn't look like it even did any damage though. What happened there? That's going to be Hannah cutting Sneaky through the Basilisk. He's getting a couple different chops in there. It's going to be blind, but Sneaky needs to get himself a heal going. All these pets are attacking him. Does land a kidney shot onto the main pet. The second pet was doing some damage to him, though. Sneaky is going to go for a full reset in the room again. He's done it 3 times now. What the fuck? Get in there! Fight him! Otherwise, he'll look like a coward. Eyes available for Hannah. I guess he can send the pet at Sneaky if he wants to. If he wants to. Zap comes in a little bit early. Hannah, dismount. Let your pet do work. is going to get a defensive rolling a little bit early. Does send the pet in there, and the pet is going to start attacking Sneaky. Can he get a stun in there? Full kidney shot coming down onto Hannah. If he can survive this burst, Sneaky... Actually, Sneaky looks like he's going to get a massive eviscerates in there. Going to be a Shadow Step. It's going to get rooted out, but that's going to be a cheap shot onto Hannah. Hannah's getting himself a heal rolling. Sneaky doesn't have a defense right now, and Hannah has the range. That's the only advantage he has. Does he land a stun off of this? Does he land a stun in the last moment? Does land a stun. Kill commands are coming out. Is that going to be into the rogue, though? All that running, and down he goes. Oh, my goodness. All that running, and down he goes. Into another evidence. Didn't learn a thing, but does learn that, yeah, I need to trick it out of this immediately. Back-to-back eviscerates. Stealthily takes him out immediately. Zooey not wasting any time. Full kidney coming down onto his Shadow Blades. Does Evidence get a reset? No, not gonna happen. Does land a cheap shot onto Zooey. Maybe pop into defensive here. Kidney shot does pre-fade the kidney. Zooey's still gonna get the damage in there though. Big eviscerates are doing big damage. Cheap shot to follow. Maybe another cheap shot. Does go through all the cheap shots. And Evidence going to Shadow Step past Zooey for a moment. Going to be full evasion coming in for Evidence right now. But those Shadow Strikes are just getting him, man. And Zooey's going to land a blind. Evidence, no trinket available. That's it. No trinket. Because you're tricking the Hunter. Unless Zooey somehow fucks up real bad. No trinket. Unless Zooey makes a mistake. Full kidney shot to follow. Evidence just leaves knowing what's going to happen. And down it goes. Oh my god, that was nutty, dude. That was nutty. Woo! Goddamn! Alrighty, I see a lot of you guys asking how to join. Let me go over that in just a bit, okay? Oh, that was a good duel. A lot of you guys are asking right now, so if you guys are wondering... Okay, Catcher can get me another group going, man. Cat, get me a group. And somebody else get a group. Zan says he got new people. I guess we get Zan in there, too. He didn't really get to play that much. Wait. Zan? Yeah, Zan didn't really get to play that much. BFA EU 269. 69. Alrighty, boys. If y'all wondering how to join these, you go to... Let me back up here. You see this little button on the side? It says Group Finder. Go to Group Finder. Make sure you're on player versus player. Pre-made groups, custom PvP. Find a group. Type in 5. Number 5. Enter. And just show have a group running on both Horde and Alliance. And hopefully they're looking for new people regularly. It's always a good idea to look for new groups as soon as the duel is over, because that's usually when people are open up their groups to find new people to join their group. Yeah, I'm all welcome to join either Horde or Alliance as long as it is EU. Let me catch up with the chat a bit. Hey man, I thought you stream on YouTube nowadays. Yeah, I restream to Twitch. I'm still YouTube main. You can go there if you want to watch me there. We have a lot more fun there than on Twitch. It's Friday, you don't mind you don't find them because it's EU only on Friday. The rest NA, which sucks. The what? The rest NA? Have you been to anyone? Goldie, I don't think you watch our duels like ever, dude. That's yeah. If you watch us, so you wouldn't say that. What's up, Booms? How you doing, my man? The YouTube comments on my BM seem convinced that all I was doing was backpedaling. What the fuck? You actually did so well, Boom. You were fucking... I mean, yeah, there's some kiting, but what can you do, right? That's what the class is all about. Don't even listen to them, my guy. Don't even fucking listen to them, dude. Don't listen to them. Come on. YouTube comment section. LUL. The only YouTube comments I care about are the guys that are hanging out in this stream right now, that are in the chat right now, on the YouTube side, in the chat right now. Those are the comments that really matter to me. The guys that watch regularly. If it's a random average Jane and Joe that pops in once in a blue moon for these videos, forget about it. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. They also don't participate in these deals. They don't even know half of it. If they knew, dude. If only they knew. But the ones you do want to take out from the guys that are there regularly, those are the guys where you want to take, you know, a couple of constructive criticisms. You're fine, my dude. You play like a Beastmaster. Wish you could backpedal at full speed. Yeah, GG in a raid. That was pretty good. BB, when is an A? Tomorrow. Oh, real. What's up, Rune? How you doing, man? How you doing, my guy? Saturday's an A. Tomorrow is an A, boys. Tomorrow is an A. Be there. Alright, Catch can get a group. Who's got the other group? Zakati just played. Avalanche just played, so I guess we can get... Oh, Deadar. We can get Deadar going. Okay. Cat, Recan, Deadar, 5. Get him a target. You still have a group? Hold on. Watch him be AFK, dude. Watch him be AFK. Yeah, if Deadar still has a group, we can queue them in right now. When you see Arms Warrior, I would love to see an Arms Warrior in there, dude. I would see Arms Warrior in there once in a blue moon. YouTube comments are all really funny. All people complain about how bad people are in the viz and but yeah, themselves never show up to participate. Really funny. I think that's gonna happen everywhere, man. I think it's just gonna happen everywhere. You just gotta be able to, like, you gotta look at the little comments and take everything with a grain of salt. Otherwise, you're gonna go literally fucking mental. You're literally gonna go incel. What's up, Nala? How you doing, fam? What's up, dude? Hope you're having a good one. But yeah, you gotta go insane. So you gotta disseminate the comments, man. You gotta read them and be like, yeah, just let them roll off your shoulder like it's nothing. And the other comments, like actual constructive criticism or some really good constructive shit, like really clever, like 1,000 IQ shit, you just gotta be like, yeah, I'll actually listen to that. There's gonna be a lot of stuff left and right, man. It's always been like that. Yo, Farms Warrior getting a good Saturday? Well, welcome to, man. Arms don't have a great single target, but the cleavage is amazing. No, the cleavage. I want to see some Arms Warrior cleavage, boys. Get the big cleavage. Alrighty. I don't think Deader is there. We're gonna get might spectator match. Zan, I guess. Because Zan and Cat just fought each other. Everyone to get Katchikan versus Evidence. How many X's? Is that enough? Fuck. It didn't work. We gotta get Evidence at Katchikan for just a second. See what happens. Down sewers, let's go. Banner, oh banner, oh banner, boom, ba. One Zan. Alright, we'll get Zan after this, man. We're one Zan. Said one guy in chat. Zan, you just gotta get a big old 1v5 and look impressive. The Twitch. You just gotta make it like get in a bad situation, just come out on top out of nowhere and be humble about it and shit. And then you'll be like, we won Zan, we won Zan. Except unless you like go into like a fucking hippie concert. Fucking Burning Man. Everybody like, we won Zan, like the drugs. Wanna get fucked up and listen to music. Looks like Team Red is actually missing a couple folks. But it's okay. You're gonna let him play. Hopefully the fifth one gets in there. It's gonna be Evidence, Rectus, Sneaky, and Zijao? Zijao? Is that what it is? Hello, Holiday. How you doing, fam? How you doing, my guy? Alright, hopefully you get a next one in there. It's gonna be X8, Katchikan, Luddy, Norgum. Ooh, how you doing, my guy? And Resistance. Katchikan, try to change up your group some more, man. Luddy. I've seen Luddy a couple times. I know Resistance a couple times. Those boys sit out for just a bit. I think it'll be alright. This is going to be up first. It looks like it's going to be X8 and Sneaky off the bat. Again, Team Red is missing one guy, but they have two Glads out of their team, so maybe it won't be that bad. Maybe it won't be that bad. They basically playing with Rectory and Zuju count for 1 man. Sneaky and Evidence count for 1.5 man. So that's basically 5 people in a team. They'll probably get a 5th in just a bit. Give them a second. Sometimes somebody has a trouble like logging in or DC'd or something like that. Or crashed. They sometimes come in just in the middle of the game, so that'll be fine. But it's going to be Rogue versus Rogue in the opener, so we're going to be here for like a year and a goddamn half. A year and a half. How you guys doing in chat? I'm gonna crack a cold one with the oh, Rector, there we go. We'll crack a cold one with the boys. What's poppin'? What's up, Swarley? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Man, how to join? Look up in LFG for 5v5 groups, man. PvP 5v5 and you'll find them. Sneaky does land the opener onto XA. They're doing it in the waterfall right now, man. Very, very sexy opener. Big damage coming in for Sneaky. Chicken force out for XA with a Cloak of Shadows, but it's going to be another cheap shot. Sneaky just going to eat that kid in the shot with a massive Vendetta. And XA is going to get him some massive heals from Luddy. And both of these guys are burned or evasion. Sneak is trying to see if he can finish it off onto X8. Vanish coming in for X8 a little bit early. Does on the cheap shot with a Garrod onto Sneaky. Mallet to follow for Sneaky. Trying to see if he can kill off X8 without having to use another dance charge. He's going to go for that Mark for Death and Eviscerate in there. X8 barely has any health and does go down. Sneaky taking him out. Trying to see if he can sprint the hell out of there. Shadow Step into an ally, but Luddy. Did he just see? No, he didn't. I think it is Luddy, right? Luddy actually picked up the eye when the Sneaky was out. Oh my god, he could go for the pet CC. Oh, this is gonna be. Oh, Sneaky realizing that. Wait, that's a Warlock. Where's the pet? Run! Before he finds him. Now Luddy picking up the eye. So for Sneaky, whoo, that's a lot of healing though. That's a lot of healing. Very quickly, man. That's gonna be Luddy. Good dismount. Go for the pet CC right now if you wanted to. The Sneaky is just going to avoid him. That's going to be a conflict rate. Root him and place into a fear. Sneaky is going to get locked out for a bit. Double Incinerate coming out for Luddy. As he's just building up resources, sending Sneaky over there with a pet. Sneaky at least has a pet to attack. Might just have to Kidney Shot the pet and burst down Luddy. I think he might just have to do that. Or Kidney Shot Luddy. Cheap Shot the pet when he needs to. Is going to go for the Shadow Strikes back in there. Big DFA to follow onto Luddy. Going to slam down. Not the most damage in the world. Is going to interrupt him on the fear. Luddy's going to be able to free cast Shadow Bolts. Actually, Shadow Step to get behind him for a moment. That's going to be Horror Effect into another Shadow Step. That's two Shadow Steps back to back. Still, a Chaos Bolt hits him and chokes him completely. Oh my god. One Chaos Bolt. And this Rogue. Woo. Trying to see if he can land into a smoke bomb right at the last second. That's going to be another fear into an amulet. Sneaky has nothing for this. Oh my god. Kidney Shot coming down onto the Warlock. Shortest Kidney Shot in the world. Might as well go blinding Luddy. Is going to go for some damage right now. Cheap Shot onto Luddy. Cheap Shot onto the pet as well. Might need to find a way to bail out of it. Is going to Shadow Step behind Luddy. Oh, blind coming out. Is he going to shrink it out of it? Sneaky barely has any health. Oh, Kidney Shot onto the pet. Can he get himself some line of sight? To catch a re-stealth, barely has anything. Oh my god, does catch a re-stealth for just last moment with barely any health left. Gonna get a concoction rolling. But Luddy, this is gonna be another one of those games. Another one of those games. Grand, beautiful. Thank you for typing that out on Twitch chat, by the way, because people are always asking for like how to join duels. Could you type it? Oh yeah, you typed it out in the thing too. Thank you, appreciate it. Can we all thank Kren for being a beauty and typing this shit out for us? Shadow stepping past Luddy. He's going to snag that conflict rate anyway on Sneaky. Double conflag into a fear. Vanish coming in for Sneaky a little bit early. I feel like Sneaky, all he can really do is try to wait until he has every cooldown in the books. Does he have Shadow Blades? I think he does. It looked like he burned through Shadowy Dance maybe? No Cloak, no Evasion for a bit. Thinking in just 23 seconds. No Vanish for a bit either. It's going to be a little bit rough. But how is he going to do it, though? I'm actually interested. Second Eye available? No, Second Eye not available. And all he can do is wait. We are diving into Dampening. But his Sneaky really wants to get a kill onto this Warlock. How's he going to do it? Full Kidney Shot coming down while Luddy is mounted up. Luddy not using the pet either. Going to get that conflag early onto Sneaky. Cloak of Shadow's coming out early. He's going to get the Shadow Step into Luddy. Going to go for the port. Hasn't forced a cooldown out of Luddy at all. Because the Demon Armor is still just way too strong for Sully to deal with. Is going to be Shadow Stepping over Valleys. I'm a little bit iffy on that stuff. I'm a little bit iffy on that, but it looks like Sneaky is having a lot of hard time with Luddy. Imagine if he does all that and doesn't win against Luddy. That would be a little bit... I don't know how I feel about that, chat. Don't know how I feel about it, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. You need to have an EU account. Yeah, on EU, but we are doing some tomorrow, my guy. We always do these for tomorrow. EU today, tomorrow NA. All the time, boys. I should come to streams more often. Sneaky versus Luddy lands a sap. Gonna go for the big Shadow Blaze. This is where it's gonna be it. Luddy's gonna get that CC chain going by the pet. That's gonna be Sneaky with a trinket. And it's gonna be no Cloak of Shadows when Luddy does want to go for big damage fear off of that conflag, but is gonna land the DFA in there to keep trucking along. Does interrupt Luddy. Is gonna run away from that Cataclysm for just a moment. Shadow Step to Luddy again. Fear can't stop it this time. No cloak for a bit. Letty's gonna go for big damage right now. That's gonna be Shadow Step. Sneaky does still get hit by that Shadow. Does have the shortest kidney shot onto Letty. That's gonna be a horror vanishing off of that. Try to see if he can survive. Still has a dot from Immolate rolling on him for just a moment. Letty hasn't even resorted to his big Infernal yet. 12% dampening. Sneaky is way below half health. Desc catch himself a full reset again. Are the eyes up and running? None on this side. What about on the other side for Letty? Nope. Now the eyes are up, so it's going to be really sneaky just trying to even catch a reset. I think Kachiko's running on top of him. Regenerating does come out. Can a rogue do anything 1v1 versus a warlock? I think it might not be able to do anything at all. Maybe like an outlaw with all the different gouges and CC chains, while whittling a warlock down and then running away when warlock has cooldowns. I think is the only way you can really maybe do anything about it. Maybe. We'll see though. Letty is looking pretty healthy, dude. Hasn't had to pop any cooldowns at all. Is going to be getting shot by Sneaky. Is going to burn that clock of shadows a little bit early. Expect the pet CC chain. Expecting it any moment. Maledict onto Letty. Fear's still gonna hit Sneaky though with an Immolate to follow, and it's gonna land a bunch of Incinerates instead of a Chaos Bolt. Just try to build up for a Chaos Bolt instead. Gonna get another come flag in there. Try to go for the pet CC to hold him in place. Not gonna happen. Maybe the pet could do from this angle. Is gonna get a Shadow Step to his allies. That horror effect is gonna pass him in such a good direction. Is gonna get that come flag in there anyway. Just to go for the pet CC to follow. Try to see if he can land a Fear. Not gonna happen. Gonna be dropping a smoke bomb. Shadow Fury into the smoke. Gonna Shadow Step the Shadow Fury. Fear trying to come out again. Gonna get a kidney shot into Letty. Trick is out with blind to follow. Is it gonna be pet CC? Could actually land full pet CC if he wanted to. I think Sneaky is just watching for the pet right now. Did he kick the pet maybe? I wouldn't be surprised if he maybe kicked the pet to interrupt it on his cast or something. That would have been hilarious. It's going to get a Naya Blade. I think the best he could do is maybe get the pet out of there. Is going to go for cooldowns right now against a cheap shot the pet. I think that's exactly what he did. Cheap shot the pet. Does get caught out. Get a shot onto Letty. Short kidney though. Short kidney. Can maybe land a Fear. Does almost land a Fear. No. Shadow Step into his allies. Again, this is why I'm iffy about that. You know what I mean? Because a pure 1v1, you won't be able to do that. You know what I mean? In a pure 1v1, yeah. But is he gonna res? Is he gonna res? He actually did res. What the hell? XA, don't take that res, my man. I'd appreciate it. Don't take that res, guy. I think he's not here anymore, actually. I guess it's fine. 25% dampening, 9 minutes in, and we're still in this one. Disappointing to watch. I kind of want to see the end of it, you know what I mean, Atho? It's not the most action-packed duels we have, but I do want to see this through. Because it is Letty versus Sneaky. I really do hope Sneaky isn't just waiting until, like, the really high fucking dampening. If he is waiting until dampening, dude, then we might as well just leave here, dude. Sneaky, I think you just gotta... How many cooldowns do you have, Sneaky? Vanish, about a minute. So, Sneaky, I think you got yourself maybe about a minute. Unless Letty wants to try to chase you. If you don't go by that minute, by the time Vanish is back up, I'm probably just gonna leave, dude. And we're just gonna... What the fuck? Why is Letty all green? Did he fart? Hello? Maledict coming up twice, Sneaky. Trying to see if he can get an opener onto Letty. Gonna get a conflag into a Fear. Keeping him out in the open. Trick is out of that immediately. Shadow Step into Letty with another conflag to follow. Doesn't get a blinder into the pet. It's gonna go for the big old DFA into Letty. Doesn't interrupt him with Shadow. Gonna land the Cataclysm in there regardless. Letty can still go for some big damage right now. Into a Horror Effect to Sneaky. Doesn't have a chicken for a while. Into a Chaos Bolt. It's gonna land the Chaos Bolt in there. Try to see if he can land a second Fear in. Maybe he can get the pet CC in there. Just to hold him in place for a moment. Letty can still go for the big Infernal. Blind onto Letty right now. It's gonna land the Fear into a Chaos Bolt to follow. Onto Sneaky. Is gonna get a Immolate in there. Cloak of Shadow's coming up for Sneaky right now. Needs to get himself a reheal or so. Has a vanish in a bit. Shadow stepping at Letty. Tried to see if he could juke him around. Does do a pretty good job of it, but he's lost in health so much right now. So little health left. That's a kidney onto Letty right now. That's all he could do with the vanish to follow. Yeah, I don't think there's anything a rogue can do against a warlock, honestly. I don't really know. Does end regenerating. Letty just isn't low on health at all. You know what I mean? He always gets a small shield up and running passively. So that might be really strong on its own. At least Kachiko is just picking up eyes at this point. I think Kachiko is going to try to help out Letty at this point. Is he just going to sit here? What? Cheap shot into Kachiko by Evidence? What? What is going on? What the fuck? I don't even know what's going on, but that's gonna be Sneaky trying to get locked out. Pool stun by, what is it, Resistance. That's gonna be Sneaky dropping down like a rock. Gotchka's trying to maintain his heal as best as possible, and Richard is down. The whole team is taking quite a bit of damage. It is gonna be a full-on brawl. Malady coming into Gotchka as he's getting completely focused down. Luddy is actually just stop fighting. He's like so confused. He's like, guys, stop fighting each other. He has no idea what's going on. Gotchka barely hanging in with health. It's gonna go down. His Rector is gonna pop into IBF. Resistance is gonna get the Karma up and running as well. And Rector looks like he's going to be going down very soon. Resistance also goes down as A-Bomb does come down. Rector has barely enough health to make this happen. Luddy now is going to collapse by the rest of the team. Is getting completely obliterated. Norgam doesn't even get a chance to play in these. They're just going to get attacked by the rest of the boys. Alright, well that's fucking weird. Alrighty boys. Well, I guess we did it. Woo. Good duel there. Kachikan got bored of it, man. Kachikan got bored. Can you really blame him? Now this is exciting. There you go. Alrighty, boys. Cat, get me to know the setup, man. Because Cat's team didn't really get to play that game at all. They just did not get the chance to play. All that time got taken up by a rogue reselling all day. I mean, I did say, like, I kind of wanted to see the end of it, but you guys are right. It is kind of boring. Let's get Zakati in there, I guess. Invite spectator match. Caps. Get caps at me. Kachikan versus Ikari. 5. Kachikan versus Ikari. We are gonna get them up and running, these two. Everyone tilted because the rogue reset and reset all game. Fucking nerds. Dude, that was boring to watch, I'll be honest. Can you blame them? Can you really blame them? Dude, these guys know what's exciting and what isn't, man. I tried, dude. I made a case for the rogue. Like, I wanted to see if he can maybe do anything about it. And it's like, he got the advantage up and running. He went in full damage. He didn't even get him to like 80%. And then he just reset. And it's like, well, what do you want me to do? It's okay, boys. It's okay. Did Climb want to try to join Kren? Werewolf, who'd you try to join, my guy? Who'd you try to join, my man? You just have to join up, man. You had to be quick in a draw, too. You had to be quick in a draw. I'm on Holy DK Erected, by the way. What's up, Harry? How you doing, man? What's make you think it's best for 1v1s? Probably like a Feral Druid. Or I think a Soldier Rogue right now is pretty good. I say Red Pally and Moonwalker is pretty good. Switch with Desc Warlocks are really good too. We got ourselves a redo here, boys. We got ourselves Xade, Furosaur. Wait, is that Boomosaur? Is that Boomer? With a new dude? Langion, Norgam. Okay, they changed up their teams just a little bit instead of Luddy. We do have Insanity on Team Red with Nene Kid. Stormies, Zooey, and we are going to have ourselves a Bliv out in the open versus Landrion. Oh, this is going to be an interesting duel. Stuns around the corner. What was that? Line of sight. What was that, Landrion? What the hell was that? Bliv has his pet way out in the open, way out there. It's going to get a breath in. And Landrion actually, somehow his breath is going to get broken regardless. Trying to see if he can land a palm over to Landrion. Not going to happen. Rinkerfrost does come out for the full army of the dead. Get it frozen up. And the Bliv going to get the temper rolling a little bit late. But still going to get himself some healing off it. Maledic, I think, or Necrotics, hopefully don't prevent it too much. Looks like it did, actually, quite a bit. Gonna be double bubble coming out for both these bad boys. Landrion no longer with the Trinket. Actually, Trinket's out of the root, so you can keep chucking damage into Obliv. Breath is gonna separate these two, and Obliv is continuing to run as far as he can. Continuing to run from Landrion until he can get a full reset. Is gonna go for the big old Maledic RMS coming down for Landrion. Landrion is gonna go, his aim is burned through by Obliv very, very quickly. So all the combustion, though, is gonna blink the hell out. Is he still running? Is he going back to Shimmer? Or is he back to running that, or is he still running the blink that gets you out of stuns? What is happening here, Blue? How are you playing him, man? Is gonna get a Conjure Refreshment up and running. Breath coming onto Landrion with a Polymorph. The pet is gonna be up and running. He can actually get a lot of instacasts off of the pet. Fireball, Pyroblast onto Landrion from the Meteor. Is gonna slam down a bunch of damage into him. Is going to try to steal some buffs from Landrion. Landrion is actually going to go for a massive heal with Furosaur's cooldowns, though, with the Hellstone. As this pet is getting beefed up, is actually going to be rooted out. Getting frozen up after. I keep swapping to the wrong guy, by the way. I can swap it to the wrong guy. Okay, Landrion is F4. 3. Okay, this is weird. It's because they're both Horde. I'm usually used to use one of them being Alliance, one being Horde. Interrupt coming into Obliv as he's trying to get some fire damage and does have a lot of buffs on himself. Just look at him floating around this place, just trying to get a bit more range and a bit more damage out. Where I guess he's able to get the cast while he's floating away, so I guess maybe that's why he did it, but he dropped it down that the flow. Langeon is going to lock him on fire again, and Obliv is still just continuing to run from Langeon. Not a lot he can really do as Langeon is trying to siphon health from him right now. Ring of Frost coming down, not going to happen due to Pet Stomp into a Mount to follow onto Obliv. Not a lot of health he can really work with. Langeon trying to bypass that ring as best as he can, just around the edge. Obliv fully necrotic out, not a lot he can really do. Continue to run around with the Scorches as much as possible. Stun coming down. No Ice Block available. Looks like Obliv might actually go down here. He does have a Temporal. He might be able to use that with his Cauterize though. But he's trying to save all the Cauterize with all the shields that he's got. Does get interrupted onto fire again. Temporal coming up a little bit early. Landro doesn't want to force out the Temporal quite yet. Maybe the dots do it. Nope. Not going to happen. Obliv doesn't have a lot of health to work with. Big shields available. That's really about it. The Landra gonna get hit with a Mautic, maybe a Breath. Obliv is actually gonna go for big damage right now. AMS coming in for Landra a little bit early. And Obliv is over there set with a pet. Does have a shield up and running. Can he go for some big damage? Still has Combustion on for just a little bit longer. Not gonna be able to get the big damage though. Does get a few instances at Landra. That's about all he can really do. That's gonna be Meteor down. And Landra is actually gonna bail out of there. Looks like Landron's health and Obliv's health is actually not that far apart from each other. Obliv does have a shield up and running. Does have an Absorb on him for a moment. Gonna get a grip onto Obliv. The pet is gonna get interrupted. Trying to get Scorches and not gonna happen. Just Fusion coming out as Landron is just getting himself back up. And Obliv is actually gonna get a little bit of healing back up as well. Army of the Dead joining the fight, and Obliv needs to go back to running. Does actually have dots, small dots rolling into Landron whenever he can. He's actually continuing to just head him down just a little bit. I guess the he does get the Living Bomb proc in there, and it's going to be pretty big off of these pets if they do live long enough. Does going to get another interrupt onto Obliv, the Landron, trying to see if he can close out this game. Another breath coming out. Landron is going to get hit with that big old Meteor. He's going to AMS this early. And Obliv is just going to continue running. Shields is all he has to work with. It looks like he does go for the blink, once in a while blink, not the shimmer blink where you can cast while moving. But just try to get out of stuns if you ever need to. Transfusion coming out for Landron right now. Massive heals coming in. Obliv, again, barely any health left. Still been running on fumes this whole time. Ring of Frost coming down is going to almost was able to get a full Ring of Frost in there. That's going to be Temporal! No, not Temporal. I meant Cauterize with a Maledict. That was a little sad to watch, man. I thought Obliv could have maybe turned it around. He actually was trucking along for quite a while. Landron just trying to blend in with the boys. I'm one of them, guys. I'm one of them. Zooey is going to open up with a big old Shadow Blades onto Landron. Lidgeborn is going to come out. No kidney shots available. And Zooey's actually going to sprint out of there. It's going to be a Rip with a Pet Root to follow as a bomb gets transformed. Does get a blind onto Landron. Is he going to trinket out of that? He has a trinket. I guess Zooey wasn't accounting for that trinket, though. Maybe he was thinking he might have had a trinket, trying to see if he could force something out. He's just going to try to go for a bit of a reset. Does get a Niblet off of the pet. Mounted to follow onto Landron. AMS available right now. Does have himself AMS. Maybe he can get himself a Transfusion rolling. Evasion up for Zoo right now. So Landron's just trying to kite it away. He's going to get the Dark Pack rolling right now to get himself heal up and running. Landron could maybe go tussle with the muscle that is Zooey. Tussling with the guy. I wanted to like Mage, but I hate how they're the only class that can heal. Dude, have you seen just how much damage a Fire Mage can do, though, with Greater Pyros? I think I believe if he went for the G-Py strat, he might be able to... Well, maybe he is changing up a little bit. But I do like him playing non-G-Py for these duels. I think it's interesting, though. But I think they're pretty good. Is Zooey getting common points off of the pet, or was it... I think it was the pet. You just start to see in that pile of people in there. Is gonna get a Shadowy Duel off of Katchika to try to see if he can run away from Landron. Gonna get himself a full reset. I would. Shadowy Duel is fine, I think. I think it's perfectly fine. Landron, though, is full on health. Is continuing to eat the whole time. No trinket, no Lichburn available. If Zooey wants to get back in there, but Zooey's actually down on cooldowns. Does have a Shadow Dance available. He needs to wait out a little bit longer, doesn't he? Maybe? Stun coming out onto Zooey. Is not going to get out of it. No trinket available to begin with, actually. Big army of dead rolling up, and Zooey is going to just bail out of that situation. As soon as he sees the cooldowns coming out of Landra and got to wait out for the Lichborn, is going to get the A away from the pets, but he's not going to generate the comp points he was looking for. Because you don't get the big comp points. Going to go for backstabs onto the main pet. Get a Nightblade in there. Needs to get another kidney shot down onto Landra. That is going to be Trinket out of Landra right now. As it resummons the pet. Going to stop that Nightblade from coming out onto Landra with that AMS. Actually, very sneaky play. While Zooey got that evasion rolling. This is where he wants to go for some big damage. Does land a full kidney shot onto Landra. The pet is going to then to disrupt his damage a little bit. Mess up his flow. Transfusion coming out to follow it. Reactive back cheap shots coming in for Zooey as he's trying to get back-to-back eviscerates in there. Cloaker shot is coming out as he lands a vanish. And Landra is going to go for the eyes up right now with a bit of that death back to get the health up and running. He needs to get the pet on Zooey right now. He needs to send the pet at him right now. Does he know that he can do that? You just like have your pet attack if you have it keybound. Pet attack anywhere. Your pet can like run at him. It looks like Zooey is going to go for a full reset right now. It's going to have Shadow Blades for the next reset onto Landra, but there is going to be a Lichborn for Landra though. And he is at full health, so Zooey is going to go to sleeping. Really? 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 Just going to wait. Landra. I think Landra is looking at the stream, he's like, what the fuck is this guy? I won't be surprised. What's up, Mez? How you doing, my man? I'll be having a good one. Sap coming in onto Landra and gets the comp points off of the pet. Nightblade, Marfa the Kidney is going to be Lichborn immediately out of Landra and is going to get a grip into the stun of Zooey, forcing out a trinket. Landra is going to get the Army of the Dead rolling up as well. The Army of the Dead is going to start running at Zooey, but there's going to be a cooldown down. Landra without a trinket. Zooey could go. Shadow Blades actually was used for that opener? You're kidding me, right? I'm actually very surprised. Oh wait, that's a blue, by the way. His body's still here, by the way. I just noticed the timer sticking out. I was like, who is that guy? Landra's going to have a trinket in about 4 seconds. Unless Zooey gets something done. Going to be an instant trinket out of Landra, and they're going to go for back-to-back cheap shots. Is going to get the cheap shot into a blind. Going to go for a full reset. Wait until all his cooldowns are back up. Is going to wait for another charge of Shadow Dance. So that's coming up in somewhat soon-ish. The more comp points he can spend into the pet with Nightblades and Eviscerates, the faster he'll get it back, honestly. Going to have a Vanish, Evasion, is going to have himself Cold Blood, but that's going to be stunned by Landra as he's trying to stop Zooey from being able to get the damage out. Trying to get the Necrotics in there. Has Lichborn for the next stun opener. Going to get a grip. Zooey just going to sprint the hell out of there. You might want to go for a full kidney onto Landra and force the cooldowns out of him. Is going to land cooldowns out of him. Maybe Evasion to follow. It's just going to vanish out of there as he burn through a charge of Shadow Dance. So the next opener, Zooey needs to make a play. And Landra might as well Dark Pact here because all he needs to do is survive this. He will have to use his pet. Or maybe just find Zooey and try to collapse damage on him early. Is going to send the pet over there. Zooey has no way of stopping the pet. Unless he stuns it, he blinds it, he can't sap it. That's going to be him getting found out. Is going to go back to running. Going to get the Nightblade off of the pet. Evasion coming out for Landra. That's where Zooey can go for the big damage if he's got anything going on. Zooey going to get stunned up though, and Landra is going to get the Army of the Dead rolling with a slow into Zooey, letting the Army of the Dead beat up Zooey. Going to land that Shadow Blaze Nightblade in there. That's going to be full stun lock combo wombo. Who's going to go down though? Look at Zooey getting bombarded by the Army of the Dead, or Landra, who's just getting completely eviscerated back to back. And that's going to be Zooey actually peeling out of there a little bit early with a Cloak of Shadows. Trying to see if he can catch himself a restart with the pet rolling on him. That pet is going to get beefed up though. If that pet does get to connect with Zooey, not going to happen. He does get to get out of there. Landra is going to have a Lichborn for the next opener. Easy. Shit. Does land a sun. Shrink coming out. Yeah. Yeah, boys. I'm feeling you on that. I'm feeling you on that. I'm feeling you on that. I'm feeling you, boys. Not good. That was not good. Not fun to watch. Some of these rogues need to just learn, dude. Some of these rogues need to just learn how to lose graciously. Just lose with grace. Just lose with grace. It's possible to kill him? No, it is possible. It does like to use the weapon. Blizzard used to nerf that weapon where it just does nothing for DPS. I think it was meant to be a tank weapon. I don't think a DPS would actually use it. Full still? No. We're gonna bottom these guys down. They're full of rogues. Not gonna happen while they got sneaky XO, because that's gonna be the same old thing. We got Zan in the group. No rogues. Sketchkin, if you want to bail your boys out of there, man, I'm gonna give you another chance of going for it, dudes. I'm gonna give you, will queue again, same group? Yep, that's perfectly fine with me. Perfectly fine with me. Cat, Rican, Zan, Zayati. 5. Let me go again, maybe? Cat, Rican, Zan, Zayati. Here we go. Get in there, boys. Dal, what's up, Althania? How you doing, man? Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? We'll get a Zanzide versus Katrikan going instead. We'll try, because that's group no rogues, maybe. It'll be something that's exactly what everybody's looking for. Trying to get you guys all in here. Make sure you're out of the LFG and whatnot. I don't think MM100 is any good right now, or BM is better. I think MM has uses, but not in Arena. Got people in Arena, hold on. Yeah, I gotta get them out of there, man. I want to join 5-5-1. Althani, you're more than welcome to, man. We're going to have, after Zan, after Cat, we're going to have these guys shuffle the groups around and get some brand new names, brand new faces that they haven't seen today or that they haven't seen ever. If it's literally get names that you haven't seen today, I don't care if somebody got to play like only once, but they only got to kill one guy or just got killed once. Get some new names in here, boys. I need that variety in here. Like Norgam hasn't got to play. Furiosaur, it's a pretty new name. Exade, we can rotate him out. Langian, never get him in here again. Zan, we need to rotate. Purple Haze can play one more game. Judo, more than welcome to. Zetna, more than welcome to. Energy, more than welcome to him. All the new names, all the different specs, but more importantly, the names rather than specs. I don't care if you got like Zetno, like let's say like Zetno played already. And it's like, man, what if I come as arms? No. If your name is Zetno and you already played a couple times, cool it. Although Zetno is more than welcome to. He has barely get to play through Twitch. Let's introduce the well, I guess the one rogue setup here. The one rogue that's not a soldier rogue. He is an assassination rogue. It's going to be a little different than the other guys. Doesn't play the full sub reset wombo combo, but it's going to be Furiosaur, Katrikan, Langian, and Noragam. Can we get an FK me chat? To show appreciation for the wonderful donation. Thank you so much, my man. Don't let rogues join in. You heard him, boys. No rogues for today. Except X8. X8 is assassination. It's a little bit different, man. It's a little bit different. Let's got a Team Blue. We got Zan. We got us a Zetno. Energy has the energy for this. Purple sitting in the back at Judo. Oh, I like the weapons, by the way. It's going to be Energy up first versus Norgam. We're going to have the most mobile class versus next to a wheelchair class. That's going to be a Zandalari Troll. The Zandalari Troll Shaboy. We'll see if he can do anything against the Arcane Mage. Going to get the slow up and running. Does interrupt him on... Wait. No, he's not. He's a Kultiran. He's even better. Oh, my God. Look at the Kultiran Master right now. Big Sundering coming down onto Norgam. Does Zetno... Does Energy, I mean. Does he go for Purges, though? I think going for Purges against an Arcane Mage might be a really good idea here. Arcane Missiles do come out. He's going to drop it to Ghost Wolf. Going to sprint out of that route right afterwards. That's going to be the Mage dance in circles around him. Trying to go for some damage. Not going for big damage just yet, but he's just trying to chip away at energy over time with those Arcane Missiles and the mobility. More Arcane Missiles to follow. Is he getting the Cauterize? Or is he getting those Clear Casting procs? It looks like he does, because the damage is actually popping on energy pretty heavily. Is having to go for self heals instead of going for damage. Energy has a setup going though. Pretty sure he has big damage whenever he needs it. But he just can't catch up to Norgam whenever he needs to. He needs to be throwing the totems in there. Maybe a stun totem for Norgam whenever he does go for any kind of long cast in there. Like this Arcane Blast that will drop down Capacitor Totem right next to him. Norgam is just trying to get as much damage in as possible. More missile procs to follow. Is going to land the stun totem. Misses by a bit, but he needs to be throwing him out there, man. Because otherwise the totems don't really do anything. Arcane Message to follow does get an interrupt onto the Hex. His Energy does try to go for the Hex. That's going to be Sundering. Norgam is going to take a bit of damage, but Energy not really looking all that healthy anymore. Needs to go for some healing or CC onto Norgam. Going to go behind the line to side in the pillar as fast as he can. Landing a couple of healing surges on him. Maybe even a Hex might want to have to come out here. Because it could... He doesn't have counterspell for a while. You could actually get him with that. Maybe... Oh no, he's gonna range and max ranges. He doesn't even land a hex. Is gonna be blinking around him all over the place, rolling down the bowling balls all over the place. Energy. I mean, this is enhancement shaman at its finest, boys. I'm sorry, but this is literally as best as enhancement can do right now. Maybe get some other classes because this could be like a really good counter for him. Really, is gonna go for some big damage. The sun is coming down. Actually, Norgem should be aware of his health right now. Is gonna go for the temporal. His energy gonna go dispelling. Norgem hasn't popped cooldowns yet, but his health is actually taken down a little bit. It's actually gonna steal the bloodthirst from energy. Look how big this bad boy is, getting those arcane missiles everywhere, back to back. Arcane blasting all over the place, and energy is going to use whatever energy he has to roll back behind the pillar while he's got it. Does he have the maelstrom to give himself some healing? Sitting in Ghost Wolf for most of the time. Maybe he has the talent where it stacks up a defensive. And therefore, he also has an odd talent for a heal for Ghost Wolf. Landing Haymaker onto Norgem. First stun that he was able to nail. Actually, double stun into Norgem to follow. Gonna get the wolves for the hunt. And Norgem gonna go back to the kite strat. Interrupt him onto Arcane, which stops Norgem from being able to blink for a while. But he does root out energy out in the open. Norgem gonna go for big damage right now. Does energy have an interrupt? He doesn't. Arcane missiles and arcane blasts are doing a lot of work. Lots of damage coming out. Energy, not a lot he can really do. Try it again to Kai behind the pillow, but the slows are gonna put a damper on that. Gonna have to go into that Ghost Wolf form to try to see if he can get the mobility. Norgem gonna land a bunch of re-mana. I was gonna say re-heals, but really a re-mana up. Polymer gonna land onto energy. He's gonna try to get some arcane blasts in there while he's got him. All he can really do is run. Energy's still hanging in there though. Energy hasn't got the big proc wombo combo on him, but he's just chilling. He's just hanging out in there. He's not out of the fight just yet. Is gonna land the interrupt onto Norgem as he is trying to get some damage in there. More arcane missiles to follow as he's just blanket around energy as he's dropping very low actually. Energy might just have to go for any kind of self heals he's got going on. The healing surges are coming out back to back. Doesn't have an urge shield to give to Norgem. It's probably the best position he could be in, honestly. Doesn't have a shield for that. Healing surges even get a cast off on one of those. And Norgem is just not gonna let him go anywhere. Keeping the slows on him. Wants to keep him out in the open. Getting a couple of casts in there. Capacitor Totem does go down. Energy gonna go for big old bloodthirst in there. Norgem is gonna steal it. Is energy gonna have any kind of self heal? It's gonna interrupt Norgem on his arcane. Not gonna let him run anywhere into sundering arcane missiles to follow. It's not gonna be into energy. And down he goes. He tried his hardest. He tried his best. But the matchup was just not the best, man. The matchup was just not the best, honestly. Not the best matchup. Next is gonna be Judo Master. I really do like the pig. I really do like the pig. It's not like a cute piggy. It's like a... He looks high as hell. It looks high. I think it's hilarious. Now it's going to be Norgem, a mobile caster. It's probably one of the most mobile classes in the game. Judo Master is going to have to find a way to get to Norgem, though. That's going to be a root on follow. Arcane Blast to follow as he's gonna get behind the pillar. Norgem is just gonna have to get Judo Master out in the open somehow and just obliterate him with a bunch of arcane missiles. That's why he needs to be saving his arcane power for like the right moment. Once he gets a bunch of clear casting procs, get full resources and just blast him while jumping around him. Judo Master is going to have the mobility to catch up, but also to disengage when he needs to. Is going to land a stun trick coming up for Norgem off the Fury. Is going to get a missiles in there. Off of that, it's trying to land a slow, try to see if he can somehow get Norgem to just stop moving for a moment. Instead, he gets rooted himself. Big damage coming in for Norgem right now, building up the arcane missiles. He actually interrupted himself on arcane missile cast for a moment. Used to get more damage in there. He's gonna go for Invis for just a minute. He's gonna get arcane missiles in there. Regardless, Fist of Fury to follow for Judo. This is dropping down damage onto Norgem, finally able to catch him up for a second. And that's gonna be an ice block as soon as he sees more damage coming out for Judo. Judo still has karma if he needs to get interrupted on his cast. There's going to be Touch of Death onto Norgem. Could that be the death that he was looking for? That's going to be arcane missiles. Is that Touch of Death going to hurt? No, it actually got absorbed a lot. That actually might have been enough to kill him, but that absorb shield ate up the Touch of Death so well, so Norgem was able to stay off his death. Fist of Fury locking him down again, actually still able to reach him, and Judo Master somehow able to reach Norgem from that far away. Fellosaur is going up next. He's gonna get booped out of there with a Ring of Peace to follow Furosaur. He's gonna land a Casbolt into the images. What? What? My guy, what are you doing? Is he running the pet? He is running Succubus. Okay. I don't know why. Why he throwing an image? Does he just have Casbolts going on trees? It looks like he does. Comp flags out to Judo. He's going to get that Tiger's lesson there is going to drop down a full stun onto Fear, so forcing out a trick out of him. Or effect to get him running to the other side into a Fear to wombo combo. No, gonna be able to board, but a Fear. Oh no, he just still cast. I think he was still had line of sight. I would have continued the cast just in case. Trying to land another Fear. Gonna be an interrupt. Could get the pet interrupt going, but he's gonna be able to get all the shadow spells up and running. Trying to land another Fear. Maybe another chaos bolt. No, better backpedal a bit. Into a chaos bolt. Actually, Judo Master just walks behind him. Fearosaur, are you keyboard turning, my guy? I think he might be. Trying to land another Fear, completely DR'd. Judo is DR'd. He's still landing Fears. He's still gonna get the Fear off no matter what. And Judo is just beating him up. Right in the face, right in the kisser. Shadow Fear to follow. Does land the stun. Fearosaur, my guy, what are you doing? Lands the Fear. Is he gonna go for the big setup? Big horror? Why'd you horror while he's feared? Into a chaos bolt. Finally lands one, maybe another. No, in cap is gonna stop it in place. Does he use the pet to get some CC? Vista Fear to follow that. Whirling Dragon Punch. Fearosaur barely has any health. Judo's just gonna kill him with Crackling Jade. No way, Judo can't. It's a Warlock. What the fuck was that? What was that? Fearosaur. I mean, his name is Fearosaur, but I didn't think he would be so committed to landing Fears. It's like, Fear, 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 DR'd, more Fears. God damn. The next up is going to be X8. Get a hit with a leg sweep. Touch of death. Fist of Fury to lock him down. His evasion does come out. There's going to be a lot of damage. Judo is actually going to karma him. Get a shot coming down. X8 taking a lot of damage from a touch of death. Continue to truck damage into Judo. That's so much assassination rogue damage. She's like, you know what? Karma? Don't care. But looks like his health is not looking that good. He's going to get himself a reheal. But he can still lock down Judo if he has a setup. It's going to open up on him, and it's going to be incapacitated. Fist of Fury down when he goes. I don't think there's anything he could have done from the beginning. Judo Master dismantling these guys back to back to back to back. And it's going to be a Ring of Peace for our boy Langion off the other side. Langion going to land that grip in there. Judo without a wall, no, without a karma, he's going to have to wall this up. Going to get a reflect rolling onto every cast that Langion got rolling for him. Langion is going to bail out of there for a moment. Get it interrupted. Interrupting Judo. It's trying to get a cast in there. It's going to go for the pet stun as well. Judo, 38 seconds on a karma. Is that going to be enough time for him? Just use whatever ability he has. Doesn't land the stun to Langion. He misses that stun because Langion just moved away at the last moment. Incap from a distance. Langion tricking it out of that incap. Judo finally breaking away from the slows for just a moment. Able to run away for a second. And is going to get himself some Vivifies behind the pillar. 30% dampening. You're going to see how well that works out for him. He's going to get himself a bit of a reheal. Doing some damage to the pets. Fist of Fury onto Langion as he gets around the corner. Cancels a little bit early. Stun onto Judo. I think he might be down for the count now. Has Karma just a few seconds. Does he use it? Karma any moment. Does land the Karma off of Whirling Dragon Punch. AMS for Langion. That's where Judo actually jukes out Langion. Is going to be grip right afterwards. Trying to see if he can get another heal. Is going to use the mobility to get away behind the pillar again. Vivifies coming out as massive necrotics are just hitting him. Massive necrotics right now. Barely has any health to work with, honestly. It's going to be a pet interrupt right after. Incap down he goes, though. Oh, no. Langion has a good pet control in there. Proper Haze is going to be up next versus Langion. 35% dampening. Langion at about a half health. Still has a fair amount of defenses to work with. Stun coming on to Langion is going to Lichborn out of it immediately. Trying to see if he can interrupt Purple Haze. Actually, as Purple tried to go up in the air, he just yoinks it back down to the ground. And probably is just going to go behind the pillar for now. Not going to want to use his full meta yet. Just wants to get the big wombo combo, bit of damage onto Langion and bail out. Langion, though, has that transfusion rolling, wants to capitalize on it, but that Imprison is going to stop him. Does get the pet stun in there with a slow. That's going to get Chain of Ice. Tried again to get more Destrix in there. Purple Haze is going to drop down Darkness. Not going to happen. Langion wants to make sure there's slows in there. Does get a Dark Pact rolling as he realizes his health. He's just going to start taking damage from Purple Haze. He might as well get some health in there. At least a little bit. Going to beef up his sped right now versus Purple. And Purple just healing like a mofo right now. Necrotics is starting to stack up. It's going to be a big grip as he's trying to bail out. Goes for a full Metamorphosis and gets interrupted onto I-Beam. Langion barely has any health left. Completely necrotic health out. He's able to get Death Strikes in there. Gonna get a Necrotic out onto Purple Haze right now. Does he get any Death Strikes at all? Down he goes. Purple just has way too much damage to go for him. And Kachkin is gonna be last man standing versus Purple, Zan, and Zetno. How is that gonna work out for him? We'll see in just a little bit, boys. What's up, Lucron? How you doing, man? I keep returning, so that challenge is gonna be cake for me. Oh, yeah? Shit, how you doing, my man? How you doing, my guy? Kachikan, I guess, choosing to go against Zetno instead, maybe? Or Purple? I think he wants to go against Zetno instead. Yeah, he wants to give Purple a chance to reset. You got full heal up and everything. He wants to go for the full 3 people. 45% dampening versus Zetno as another Fury Warrior. Gonna be a lot to get through. Zetno, what kind of playstyle do you play? Try to get a double charge out there. That's gonna be double leap. A charge only for Kachikan. Zetno's starting to take quite a bit of damage right now. It's gonna go for big old, this Dark Iron Rage. He'll try to see if he can turn the damage around into Kachikan. But Kachikan's health is not really looking all that bad. He's looking just fine, but Zetno is at about 20% health, close to that execute ridge. Does end a charge heal off of Katrikan, but his health is dropping severely low. He's gonna get that range regeneration rolling. Is continuing to heal, and Katrikan just putting his health back down over and over. Reflect that malady back into Zetno, not giving him a chance to recover, and does get executed. Katrikan does snag one. Who's up next? Is it gonna be Zan? Is it gonna be Purple? I think both of those are really bad matchup for Katrikan regardless. Either one of those guys. Yeah, either one of them, man, is gonna go for full food though, and they are gonna give him the full reset. Very well done. What's up, Abidubs? How you doing, man? I hope he keeps at it. Practice makes perfect. Yeah. How y'all doing, boys? All y'all you in chat. How y'all doing, dude? That was a good deal. Hell yeah, dude. Kachikan up next versus Zan. Zan is going to have a massive advantage versus Kachikan. Does get reflected upon running. Zan is going to hodge right after that. Tricky coming out for Kachikan. Going to get the fear into Zan. Going to force a Tricky out of him. Kachikan is going to wait out. Going to leap way away from Zan. He's going to fly up to him. Or run up to him, really. Might as well be flying. A little bit of lag for Zan for a second. And Kachikan is just getting completely obliterated with damage. He's going to snag one heal from Zan for a moment. That's going to be Shield of Aegis coming in for Zanxiety. Is going to get a bop in there. Kachikan trying to get a second charge. Is going to go for a Blade Storm, but it looks like he's done for. Yep. As soon as that bop comes out on that heal, that's really it. And Zan could just truck the damage into him. That is what a Red Paladin could do against a full-on blown warrior. Alright, boys. I want to see variety here. Everybody making groups. I want to see some motherfucking variety. I want to see a variety of classes, but also a variety of faces. I want to see new names across the board. New names across the board, Zakati. So you might have to change up a few people there, man. You say new peeps, I mean across the board. Like, I'm gonna let you decide how you interpret that. But I need brand new people I've never seen. Like, what the fuck is your name? I don't even know I met you. Fuck me, what's up, man? Okay, let me down. You okay? We gotta fuck me in chat. Show appreciation for the motivation. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, my man. How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Why aren't you playing 5 only once? This is the EU. I don't even have a max level character on EU, my guy. I haven't leveled a max level character on EU. Always a try. I tried. Look how good sub is. I just play sub and just one-shot people. Pa pa pa. Nah, I'll probably play Outlaw still. I'd rather play Outlaw. Although it could be kind of fun just to... I mean, I don't know if you guys would want to see me run around all day as a big-ass, fat-ass panda. Just stealthing on everybody. And then one-shot on with massive DFAs. I get sub-rogues nerfed way too quick. Come on, you know all this. Let me do a Zooey. You were Zooey? What the fuck? Alright, we're gonna get one more 5-5 when I'm doing, and then 1-1s. Last one, fuck me, man. Thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate it, my guy. Dude, but what I do here, I play video games. So the fact that you donated me money is fucking beautiful, my man. That's super fucking generous. Can we get a motherfucking hashtag? Fuck me in chat. FKME. Showing our appreciation for the Water Nation. Thank you so much, my man. Supporting what do we do here on this side of the YouTube. This side of World of Warcraft. Maybe this side of Twitch. I don't even know what side you donated from. Appreciate it, my guy. Appreciate you. Alrighty. Zikari and Cat Recan. Let's get in here. Here we go. Nice. Get in here, boys. Y'all boys got to be a little bit quicker on the draw when you're trying to join these groups, by the way. A lot quicker on the draw. They go by quick, man. They go by quick. We already went over in the stream a few times. We even have Kryn with a message of how you can join these groups. You don't need to post it now because it's basically the last 5v5, and then we'll do some 1v1s. I'll be down for 1v1s. Some fun ones. Oh, I got some brand new names, brand new faces. I like this. I like this. Chat, I like this. Except for Zakati's team. You got Tori and Christina. We've had those guys, but you know what? Okay, I'll let them play. They're allowed. Zakati took that words in completely another direction. Switch. Oh, last one for the day, boys. 5-5 at least. 5-5s. We're gonna do 1v1s most likely after this. Divas is gonna be on Team Horde with Drenalin, Katrakan, Stormies, and Iran versus Christina Loco. Power Mage, Tori going to be up first, already getting in there, man. And Zakati on his Unholy Death Knight this time. Tori's going to go up versus Stormies right now. Going to get Shield Avengers up and running a little bit early. And Tori's going to just knock him with a massive haymaker, punting him way out. Stormies is just going to go for recovery. Tori going to go for recovery. In-cap coming in. Is he going to go for Touch of Death? He's actually going to go for the Touch of Death. Karma to follow. Oh my goodness. Start coming out to follow off of that. Bubble coming in for Stormies this early though. And it looks like Tori just like stops in his place. Like, what? Did actually bubble? I got the biggest cooldown out of him with a Karma. Walling right now. Gonna pour it out as the Stormies got some damage rolling. The Stormies does have massive wings rolling right now. Bubble down though, boys. Bubble down. Tori could maybe turn this around, but Tori doesn't have a Karma for a bit, but he's still surviving. Actually, his health is just not doing that good anymore. Yo, Thani, my man. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it, my man. Hold on, what did you say? Athani and chat, boys. Hashtag Athani. I had a full group and you dumped me. What? You had a full group? I didn't see that. I didn't know. I say I had a message that said, hey, can we join? And it's like, yeah, you got groups up and running. I didn't know you guys had a group. I'm sorry, my guy. I might have missed that, man. That's last game. I mean, we are going to be doing duels after. In-cap coming in to Stormies. Story is just trying to wall to him. 36 seconds left on the Karma. So as long as he can land the Karma, he'll be fine. Hodge coming out on Tori, and nothing can really do as Stormies does get the minute-long wings up in there. Has about a minute left with his real wings, tricking it out of the leg sweep. Tori barely has any health to work with, though. Still 21%, 21 seconds left on the Karma. It's just going to port way out into Vivifies. Stormy is not going to go, giving him any kind of ability to recover. With a big old judgment to send him, Tori just went full circle just to get to the other side of the pillar. Landing a couple of Vivifies back to back. Try to see if he can wait out the time. It's going to be a buff for Stormies though. Has a Shield of Vengeance as well. So for Tori, this is actually going to be kind of rough. If you can get the magic damage into Stormies though, like really get through the Karma ASAP. Let's say Stormies get that Shield of Vengeance and Tori Karma's that Shield of Vengeance, then that's still going to be magic damage that Stormies takes. And Tori still is going to get a massive heal off it. But at least there's that. He's going to land another Vivify. Stormies just trying to chip at him. Not trying to commit for big damage, just trying to chip away at him. Karma coming out, Stormies could bop it if he wants to, and just end it. It looks like Tori just wants to turn this around from there. Trying to let a Fist of Fury, not gonna happen. It's gonna have to Whirling Dragon Punch afterwards. That's gonna be a big old Shield of Vengeance coming out right now. So Tori now has to be put in a weird position. Oh my god. You did not. You did not. 50 bones. We'll get another 5-5. Well, now we gotta. God damn! Athani, my man. Do I still have soda left? I do. We still got plenty of soda to work with, my guy. Hashtag Athani, boys, for that 50 bones. 50 big ones, my man. Well, that's it, chat. We got another 5-5 going after this one. So get some groups up and running together. Tori versus Stormies, not looking that good still. Big wings coming in for Stormies right now. Tori is not looking like he's gonna let this down. The boy goes. He tried so hard. His Karma timing was a little bit weird though, and I feel like every time he had images, he didn't really get enough damage into Stormies. He needs more Fist of Furies in there. Next up is gonna be Loco trying to see if he can go a little bit less crazy than Tori on his setup of the Stormies. Maybe crazy is as crazy as it does. 20 seconds left for Stormy's bubble right now. And Loco is going to get Thorns up and running. Stormies just can't hit him. Going to land a Malik. Bash coming into Stormy's. Trinkets out of it. That's still going to be Thorns by Loco. Doesn't go for that interrupt as Stormy's cast in his face. But that was a quick interrupt, really. Loco, try to see if he can just whittle him down with Shield of Vengeance to save off his health for a bit. He's going to get that Rune in there with a hand of freedom to fall. Loco going to take a big pounding from that Shield of Vengeance if he has caught anyone near that. And this way, he's just trying to get himself a full reset. Gonna go for regrowth. Stormies is gonna go for the long-term game. Has bubble if he ever needs to. He's going to wait with that bubble until the last moment. He kind of does want to get Hodges in there and big damage into Loco. Maybe Hodge him 1 minute wings and then try to... Ooh, Hodge does come out. Is it going to be wings? They're going to check out of Loco. Does he have enough damage? Good trinket. There's a big bite of Stormies. The Stormies have enough health to deal with this. Good, a big bite and then does get the bubble in there with a regenerate to follow. This is going to get us health up and running full. Xander racial, boys. I still don't think it's busted. I don't think it's busted. Because it's like... once in a blue moon that you could use it. Some classes use it a lot more than others and better than others. What? What just happened? Oh, thank you for the host. Appreciate it. I guess. I don't really get hosted ever. Thorn's coming in for a Loco though. Stormies doesn't have bubble or nothing. Oh my god. Interrupt on the Stormies. Barely has anything left. Big bite coming out. He couldn't quite do it. Next up is going to be Adrenaline. What next? As Fireman is trying to capitalize into Loco. Is that big shimmer play right there? Is he going to be able to do anything from it? Or is it going to be a full reset for the both of them? Does get a stun into Adrenaline. Trying to get all the dots up and running. Does get the rip break and everything up and running. Thrash. That's another dot I missed. Adrenaline is going to have to go for a big setup into Loco. Without being able to polymorph, I think maybe he can freeze him, G-Pyres, or how's he going to do this, actually? What kind of build does he go for? Breath coming out. He's going to get a Ring of Frost into Loco right now, and he's going to try to blink out of there. Greater Pyre Blast, does he have another blink? No, he doesn't. Oh, is he going to be able to get one of them in? Greater Pyre Blast cooking right now. The pie is cooking. Does go out. Loco takes the damage. Big combustion. Meteor coming down for Adrenaline. Trying to see if he can blink around to Loco. Not going to happen. Loco is just going to keep running. Adrenaline, I think, just had to keep moving on him, man. I think he had to keep running it the whole time, man. I think he had to win that one. Kept running. We're coming into Loco. Not going to happen. Greater Pyro. Not going to happen. Unless... Oh my god. He actually did it. Actually landed the Greater Pyro. Walking out for Loco right now. As Adrenaline actually was able to juke him out completely. Playing the mind games. Perfectly timed. Blake. What was that? What was that chat? Thank you for the host, guys. Appreciate it, my man. Appreciate it, boys. Oh my god. Adrenaline, though, is actually taking quite a bit of damage. Maledic onto Loco right now. Into an Ice Block, trying to shed all those dots right now. Loco does eat a full Mally. Traps him in a Ring of Frost. No. What? That was bullshit. He just leaped out of there. He just jumped out of the ring. G-Pie starting to happen. Loco is just going to line aside. He's like, you know what? I'm just going to go behind a wall. What? Oh my god. I feel like Adrenaline is just not given any opportunity here. He is getting a moment to at least heal up to full. He just has Loco by the tail. Just has him by the tail. Not quite, though. He's going to get a couple instant casts into Loco right now with a Meteor to follow. Trying to see if he can collapse a bunch of damage. Does that in a rune into Loco. He needs to go for a bunch of Scorches. Breath coming out. Does he go for a big Greater Pyro? What? Trinket for Loco? Oh my god, he actually does land a Greater Pyro from downtown. He's going to smack up Loco as he's trying to pre-hot himself. Big Pyro Blast coming down. Woo! Damage happened, but the effect of itself, the animation, happened a little bit later. Adrenaline is getting those Fire Blasts in there. Big bite onto the Mage. To follow Ring of Frost coming out right now. And to a Greater Pyro, not going to happen. Loco right now, man. Loco is just going to go full reset. Earlier we got a donor from Kren, by the way. Beautiful Kren. Hashtag Kren boys in chat. Showing appreciation for the wonderful donation. Share some of the Dr. Pepper. Yeah, of course. Of course, share some of the DP. I got two packs. Literally 2 packs of Dr. Pepper because I was craving some. Adrenaline's gonna go for big damage right now. Blinking next to Loco. Can he catch up? Looks like he's out of Shimmers right now. Shimmered way out into Africa. That's actually Loco's gonna get in there. Gonna try to take the bait. Does land an interrupt on Adrenaline. Trying to land a Cyclone. Not gonna happen. And that's gonna be another Pyroblast getting chucked out at Loco. Adrenaline needs to land a full breath into a Ring of Peace, a Ring of Frost on Loco. I think that's the only way he can do it. Does breath him? Does he do it? No, goes for an Instacast instead. Gets a Fire Blaster up and running. I think he has a Pyro. Does have a Pyro. Loco is going to get himself a Swiftman rolling. Is getting in there. Maledic is going to smack him to harass him for a moment. Regrowths are going to come out, but probably should be not doing enough for it. Maledic is going to continue healing. He doesn't care. Adrenaline is going to go for full food right now. Drawing the cat out. Breath into Ring, and he's dead. He doesn't have a lot of health. Does go for a breath a little bit early. Got a little bit too excited about it. That's going to be temporal off that. Not going to be able to find a way to lock down the kitty cat for a bit. Just doesn't have a way to lock him down for a while. Loco is getting back in there. Does throw a Meteor on the other side. Trinkets out of it. Ring of Frost trying to come out. Blinks out of it. No. He leaps. Oh, he's still frozen. But he's kicked on fire. He's kicked on fire. Greater Pyro Blast still going to happen. Oh my god. The cast is being out. It's flying. It's midair, boys. Wall coming down. Locust still goes down. What was that? How? How did he do it? How did he do it? How did he do it? How does he do it? He's a fire mage god just on that duel alone. Oh my god. Woo! God damn. And we got Zachary in chat too. What's up, Zachary? How you doing, man? How can we get a hashtag Zachary in chat? Showing appreciation for the one foundation. Zachary! My man! Woo! God damn! It looks like Zakati is going to give him the full honor duel. Let him get a lot of the health up. And it's going to go for that interrupts back to back. Going to get an interrupt onto Ring of Frost. The Ring of Frost does come out. G-Pie going to get gripped on it in the last moment. You know it's going to happen. Yoink! Yoinks him back to him. Not going to run into that. That's going to be Drillin. Actually popping full cooldowns. AMS coming in for Zakati right now. Try to deal with a combustion. The big combustion choo-choo engine coming in for Adrenaline. Does have a temporal rolling. Is going to get Maledict for that though. Yeah, didn't get that much healing off of it. Does get a breath for a moment on all the pets, but Zakati does break out of that breath with Lichborn right afterwards. Adrenaline doesn't really have a lot to work with against Zakati. And I don't think, yeah, Iceblock coming up in a bit. I think Cauterize, yep, they cracked out them. He played really well. I think he played really well, man. Played really well against the right target. Divas is up next, though. Playing that enhancement versus Zakati. Look at the kites, man. Gonna get the Earth Elemental up and running. Maybe he can get some big damage. Does get a massive Sunder. That's gonna be Capacitor for Zakati as he does have Transfusion rolling. That's gonna be Divas get himself his Earth Shield up and running. Maledict onto Zakati. Doesn't want to give him any chance to get any kind of re-heals. He's just sprinting after him with the pets. No, does he? He does have the Raptors. He has the Elemental Raptors in there biting and nipping at Zakati. He's just trying to catch back up to him. He's gonna get the Storm Strikes in there. Trick it out of that stun. Second stun by the pet. Same tricking better for Zakati with an AMS to follow. Divas is going to go for that wall right now, trying to maintain his health. Maledict and Necrotic is stacking up on him right now. Zakati's health is really not looking that good though. Does have Death Pact if he ever needs to. Can Divas turn to big damage around him? Lichborn coming up right now. Divas is still in there trucking on. Zakati does go for that Dark Pact. Sundering is going to chunk him down in health. Divas could. Oh my god, Zakati! Divas was fighting it out tooth and nail, and Zakati just obliterated him at the end. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is insane. Yarhan is up next though as a Beast Mastery Hunter. Try to see if he can make a play here. As full setup as every cooldown in the world. And Zakati, is he going for food? Zakati is going for food. Is Yarhan letting him get food? I think Zakati is kind of confused. Power Mage though is going to get him refreshment. Yeah, it looks like he is sending the pet over there. Doesn't want to let Zakati get an opportunity, man. You're more than welcome, man. You're more than welcome to. Yarhan from Twisted Nether running around the corner. Trying to see if he can clap up Zakati. Stun coming out with a pet stun. Yarhan is going to get the pets rolling. Stun coming out a little bit early. He's going to get a trick out of it immediately. Try to get the pets up and running. Needs to get the crows and needs to get the aspect of the wild rolling too. Does get the crows. Zakati's just going to line aside it all. Zakati's doing a really good job line asiding this actually. That's exactly what he needs to be doing. Is Yarhan is playing Beast Mastery. If he's able to get the line inside of all his pets, I'm swapping to the wrong guy every time. If Zakati can somehow, if Yarhan gets line inside of his pets, he can still do a lot of damage. Zakati though, not really looking all that healthy. The crows really took a little chunk out of him. Zakati needs to get those Death Strikes back to back. Maybe just fusion onto the pet back to back. Doesn't have a lot of health to work with. Is gonna get the frenzied. Oh no, down he goes. I think the pet just did too much damage for him. And Yarhan does take out Zakati as he had like no health. Read another message. Escape EU duels for Mythic Plusky? I can't, dude. I thought he'd donate like 50 bones, dude. I literally cannot. I literally cannot, man. I literally cannot. We're gonna do one more fight one after this. Arcade Missile's coming in for Power Mag right now versus Yarhan. Yarhan is gonna have to go for the defensive. Does go for the defensive as a safety should popping in. And Power Mag is gonna have to find a way around them. Find a way around the line of sight. Can he do it though? Does Blink to him? But Arcade is just gonna stand there and Arcade misses him around the corner. The stun coming up to Power Mag. Is he gonna trick it? Is he gonna Ice Block? Full move caught. Let's see if it pays off. Trying to blink to Yarhan ASAP. Could blink back on top of him if you wanted to. Is gonna go for that invis. Is that just short invis? No, the long invis. Is right on top of him. Does land a slow. Couple arcade explosions. Maybe enough to cap him out. Maybe a last barrage in there. Does land the last barrage. As Power Mag's health actually dropped quite a bit. Last minute setting his catch again. I don't think he's gonna let Power Mag get a full reset. He's just gonna get in there. He's like, alright, show me what you got. Show me. And down it goes, just like that. Christina versus Kachikan. Gonna go for a Blaze Storm, trying to deny the stun opener. That's gonna be Christina popping that wall a little bit early. Kachikan is gonna get the slow early as well. Is gonna get Christina out of that opener as well. That was his Incarn. Does he still have Incarn? He does have Incarn rolling. Not able to get any kind of openers into Kachikan, as that was a war stomp by the Tauren. Throw a weapon, maybe? Maybe if you throw a weapon. Nope, not gonna happen. Still needs to find a way. Again, denying him the opener every time Christina is jumping in to get that rake stun in there. It's just going to be reflected back. And that's going to be reflected for the Thorns and Malik as well. Kachikan actually dropping pretty low in health. Christina got a lot of damage to him. Big bites, big damage. And that's going to be Kachikan trying to see if he can hang in there with Enraged Regeneration. It could be anyone's duel. Big bites coming out again. Christina barely has any health over. Execute sentence. And down it goes. Kachikan taking him out just like that. Woo. Dude, Loco did so much damage. What the hell? That's insane. Did so much damage to the mage out of all the people. God damn, boys. God damn. Shit. Alrighty. We got Uno Mas in here, boys. Uno Mas. We got Althani in here with his group. I'm the leader. Who wants to duel him? We got Pixie. We got who else? Evidence. Deadar. Is he here? Who else we got? Lord. Does he have a group? Does he have a group? We need one more group for Althani, boys. One more for Althani, boys. Should I bother finding new people? It's up to you, man. Or just get anyone that can find. Get anybody who's fun to watch. Was this your last or should look for more? It's gonna be one more. Kachikan or Zakati. Find me the fun people to get. Actually, Zakati joined Kachikan's group. No group, I'll let you join. Lord, join Kachikan. Get Obliv in Kachikan's group. Get Zakati in Kachikan's group. Have Zan and Purple Haze. Man, I wish Purple Haze had a Horde Demon Hunter, because it's fun to watch. Warriors said you just give a fuck about Thorns. Dude, he just reflects it back, man. That's all. Alright, boys, get me groups. You want me to go on a rogue and join Kaz's group? Yeah, I tell you why not. Let's get you in there for the last hurrah, man. 5 on Alliance? Oh, 5 on Alliance, though. Dorothy asked me if you upload him killing 3 melees. I have not yet. That happened, I think, last week. And I haven't got to that yet. I don't know which one it was in. Yes, Prox, that was actually... No, it wasn't last week. It was like this week or something that we did 5 4 duels. I'm yet to go through a lot of that footage, man. I'm yet to go through that footage. I'm, like, behind on footage. Which I'm actually happy about. I'd rather be behind on footage than not. I want to see if Kachikan's group can go again. Because Kachikan, he's also streaming these. So I want to give him the content, man. Does that happen like 4 days ago? I will look through it again, MML. I will look through that. Because that must have been a bonus duel. Or a Sunday duel. Or like a Monday, Tuesday duel. Which I'll need to go back and look through that stuff again, man. Again, I'm really slow to get these going. But I do try to get through them ASAP. But I do remember it. I do need to get it up as a video. I do. You guys, thank you for reminding me. That was a fun one to watch. Apply to me. What is Zakati? Zakati, get on your horde. Join Cat. I'm sorry, you gotta leave all the boys on Alliance, but I would want to get the last one for Kachikan. You're more than welcome to join. He's got a spot just for you, my man. Just for you, my guy. Alright, boys. I think we'll do the 1v1s at a different time. We'll end this today's stream with the last 5-hour 1v1 duel. I should have stayed in the freezer a bit longer, or in the fridge. Because it's not quite as cold as it could be, but it's still really goddamn good. Ooh. Having Zakati killing newbies isn't cool though? Yeah, but I did ask for you guys to get a lot of new people in. Although Zakati could have just went as the last man standing. He could have let all the new people play first before slaying everybody. He could have done that. Because I like that Mage versus Feral Druid, dude. That was fun as fuck. Also, I would have loved to see that Enhancement Shaman play against anybody that's not Zakati. Because out of all the people, like, it's Enhancement. And that guy's playing really well. He got the Enchants, too, so you know it's his class. Going against Unholy Death Knight in 1-1, though, we didn't even stand a chance, dude. Didn't stand a chance. Question for you, big man. You give any thoughts on what we discussed yesterday? Playing like other games and maybe having like a separate YouTube channel for shit like that. I gave it some thought, but was really busy, Zachary. I wasn't really having that much of a day off. I was really having a busy day doing stuff. What's up, Sashimi? How you doing, my man? I'll be having a good one, my guy. We just had a shitload of good duels, dude. I think you'll enjoy a lot of these. Although we did have a good pair of duels where it's just a rogue, sit in stealth, open up, force anything. The enemy sneezes, he just runs away, resets. Accidentally sneezes. Regardless, but if he doesn't log on. Zui Burning Legion. Zakati, just open up, just join the LFG, man, or add him on Real ID. The Zui Burning Legion. I could do this, I guess. Maybe for Katchikan that might be faster. Done? Is he in? Done. Cat's group ready now? Okay, perfect. Game, give me a goddamn good map. Give me a new good map, man. Give me a good one. Let's give me the last duel of the day. Give me a really good map to look at. Blade's Edge. That's a good one. That's a good one. I want to read that Mage look here. What's up, man? How'd you like that duel? That was a close one, man. Both of you guys had a really close, man. Alrighty, we got ourselves Team Blue and Team Red. Oh, shit! Oh, gotcha, can. You got all the fun boys to watch. Oh, this is going to be good. Oh, this is going to be good. Hell yeah. We got Ray in here, Oblivion here. Divas is back. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Have Katchikan and Zui maybe go last. Like, they can decide who's going to be 4th or 5th. Let the other boys play first, alright? Alrighty, boys. Switch. We got ourselves the last duel of the motherfucking evening. We got ourselves Team Red here, though, chilling. Hanging around together, but they got a variety here. We got Ray as a Shadow Priesty. We have ourselves boy named Obliv. Katchikan just kind of whisper in his ear, sweet nothings. We got ourselves Divas and Zui. On the Team Blue, though, we got ourselves Dead Apple. Played some Frost Death Knight. Nay, kid. Didn't get to play last time. Org Boy. Gonna go snorkeling with everybody. We got ourselves The Roots and Z Zhao. Didn't get to play last time either, so I'm glad a lot of people are getting a chance to play. Nay Kid is going up first versus Divas, and Divas is just, I don't know if he wanted to go for the honor duel or whatever. Looks like Nay Kid is already getting a setup right now. Divas is gonna have to go for a full play setup versus Nay Kid. Enhancement Shaman versus Windwalker Monk. We kind of, I think I kind of know how this is gonna end. Nay actually dropping down to more than half health. Counter Strike toward him, zapping him through it. Doesn't realize the other thing is there. Is gonna get a massive touch of death. Maledict to fall. Does get a pre-wall. Nay gets zapped up completely. Back-to-back Fist of Fury, the Maledict on the Nene right now. It's gonna get the Karma. Divas has a wall up and running. Might just have to Ghost Wolf out of there. It's gonna get images up and running onto Divas, and he needs to run away. Run out of that situation, man. Run! Nene is not gonna get any healing from the Karma. Divas finally able to turn the damage around. Is that gonna be enough though? Does he clap him down? Fist of Fury, no! But the images with the Raptors do clap him down. Divas actually does get that kill. I think he does. In my opinion, he does. That is his kill. Woo, goddamn. Next up is going to be Ray versus Frost Death. Now, you would think this is probably the best setup you could have. Probably the most equal matchup possible. Dead Apple going to get silenced out. Deathpack coming in a little bit early as he just wants to get some damage back into Ray. Going to break out of that fear. I don't think even Trinket that fear. I think it's actually the... Ooh, big breath in both directions coming up for Dead Apple as Ray is just trying to get the VTs up and running on the DK. Gonna go for the Greater Fate for a moment as Dead Apple just gonna invest some cooldowns into it, some resources. Gonna get the big breath play style rolling, and Ray's gonna get that Vampiric Embrace rolling. Dead Apple is gonna have Lichborn up and running too, just to deal with the damage that Ray's putting out. The breath is doing some work, but Ray's damage dots are just doing some more. Dead Apple might just have to AMS this. Does he use it though? Gonna go for Deathpacks back to back. No AMS, and Ray actually was able to snipe and execute on him. What? Oh my goodness, Dead Apple just didn't press AMS. You actually could have had Ray, but playing Frost is gonna be hard. Roots is gonna be up next versus Ray. Gonna get the bleeds up and running right now. Gonna do the big damage in there. Ray's gonna go for the Greater Fade. The Roots might have missed a spell or two. Try to see if he can get a VPT in there. Still going to be a bite out of the Roots. Going to have a wall up and running. Ray's going to land a Fear into the Roots, forcing a Trinket out of him. Trying to see if he can re-land VT. Roots is going to have the big... I think he's going to go for the The staff from COS. Is that what it is? Has to be, right? It has to be. Because I don't think leather wearers can have any other absorb beside the staff. Because I can't think of anything a rogue can have. That's going to be Ray actually walking him off the edge. And it's going to even have the pants from COS. Look at the zaps, man. You see the lightning bolt zap and Ray? That's huge. That's 20k damage. A pop. That's a lot of damage. Another one. He's getting these things like hot potatoes, man. Just procking them back to back. That's going to be dispersed coming in for Ray a little bit early. Has Vampiric Embrace for later in order to deal with roots, but he doesn't want to get away too far from him. Gonna go for the Void Eruption, gonna get the dots up and running. Shield is up and running as well, and it's gonna get those Void Bolts in there. Welcoming in for the roots. Gonna be a Mind Bender for Ray in order to give him a little bit of a reheal, and it's gonna be Shadow Ments coming in for Ray right now. If anything, Ray could at least dispel those shields if ever needed. It's gonna go for the Mind Flayer. Roots is actually no defensives left, or he has maybe offensive, maybe a big old. Did he already use his cooldowns? Did he use his Incarn already? Is that what that's sticking down for the minute 45, 43 right now? Fear onto roots for a moment. Ray catch a few heals. More zabs. Getting so lucky with his dots. Again, another one. They're just coming. He just getting so another one. That I don't think he has the 20k ones, but he definitely has like the normal or the LFR version. And again, it's just free damage from a distance. Another zap. Are you kidding me? Ray's just getting zapped the whole time. The rest doesn't need to be present. Just the blazes are doing the work. The pants say it's a low chance for somebody to get zapped as long as you're high health. And if you're low health, it heals you. So for Roots, this might be like a unkillable playstyle, but the zaps still happen to Ray. Which is going to get a big regrowth. I was thinking renewal, but that was just a big regrowth coming out. Ray's just going to have to find it and chisel away at the guy for a little bit. While available for the Roots, does go for the Void Eruption. It's going to be safe to chicken procking out right now. Ray has him in that execute range. Could go for a silence on him right now if you wanted to. Does get a greater fade in there. Big bites coming out for the Roots though. And it's going to be more executes back to back. That's the Shadow Priest take out of Fair right now. Barely has any health. And down he goes. Does take him out. Could have went for a silence to stop him out from any kind of heals though. That would have been really good, dude. The Zap Rocks are crazy. They really are. You're just getting them back to back, dude. Imagine if you had a mythic version of that. Like 24k zaps. 24k a pop. Like, it would be insane. Like 3 of those, that's 60k of someone's health. That's like a big eviscerate, dude. That's like a, if not even a crit eviscerate. Orc Boy's up next. He's playing Assassination or he's playing Subtlety. It looks like he's playing Assassin thing. Gonna be a silence by Ray into a stun. Does gonna go for disperses. He does have a Maldic rolling on him. Orc Boy gonna Shadow Step to Ray. Does Ray have a fear to follow off that? Does have greater fate if he wants to go for it. Is gonna jump off with a greater fate to follow. Trying to get a Shadow Man. Gonna juke out a kick by Orc Boy. Getting a couple of those Shadow Mans back into a mind control onto the Orc Boy. Needs to run him out in the open, but not maybe the line of siding him. Does Orc still have dots? He's just giving Orc Boy a better position, actually. I don't think it's exactly where you wanted to walk that guy over there. Maybe want to walk him maybe into the room with the rest of the allies. See, then you could hit him with something. Orc Boy does use this to catch a reset onto Ray. And Ray, do you have a fear, stun, anything? Do you have any one of those things? Cheap shot coming in onto Ray. Orc Boy is going to go for the big vendetta into a fear. Trick inside of it. That's going to be stunned. Ray might be able to mind control and walk him. Trying to get the mind control. Not going to happen. They get interrupted into a full kidney. Has the trick in just a little bit. Does he go for another MC though? Is going to try to see the MC. And is going to see the MC through. He's going to drop him all the way down. Don't give him an ability to shadow step to you. Back up a bit. Oh, don't jump. Don't jump. You're going to put yourself in a bad situation. Gonna get the dots up and running. It's gonna get the silence of the Orc Boy. Not really sure if you stop anything. But it's gonna get the Void Eruption in there. Trying to get the damage and actually starting to heal up. Starting to come back on health by a little bit. Orc Boy actually taking quite a bit of damage. Have it to force to cloak of shadows. It's gonna be great fade coming out for Ray. Does interrupt him when he's cast though. Ray could get the cast in there. Needs to get the dots up and running. Barely has any health though. Actually, big procs for Orc Boy. Shield is the only thing holding him together. Does get the disperse at the very end. And a Shadow Step coming in for Orc Boy. Does Ray have any more CC? Does he have a stun? Does land a stun on the Orc Boy. BT is up and running. Gonna get a shield up going from there. That's gonna be Orcan Explosion. Does Orc Boy die to the dots? He just might die. Shadow Priest dots are deadly actually. Because he got the full VT in there. And pain. No, not gonna kill him. But he's gonna get a lot of health back. Ray, does he have a fear? If Ray has a fear off this, he could just obliterate him in the opener. Ray's gonna get cheap shotted. No go road for Orc Boy. Actually bail him back. Actually bailing back. Ray did go for a greater fade. Try to see if he can get a cast in. Might just go for a fear. If he has it, does that a fear. into VT again, onto Orc Boy. Does he have the Wood Eruption? He's gonna jump down as he gets a Mind Blast in there. Sounds coming onto Orc Boy. Mind Bender to follow. Orc Boy trying to capitalize, trying to get a kidney. Mallet to follow. Barely has any health, and he actually does go down to Ray. Assassination roll goes down to Ray, and Zi Zhao getting stunned up in the opener. And Ray is gonna get the dots up and running. Barely has any health. That's gonna be a not a lot left. Look at his health though. He got done it up. Look, if you let the dots stick out, Zi Zhao actually will still. You're still taking quite a bit of damage from those VTs, man. Insane. Oblivion's gonna go for big damage, big combustion coming down. Combustion engine rolling in. That's gonna be a metamorphosis for Zi Zhao. Try to see if he can get the big damage. Does actually juke out the meteor, but still lots of damage for Obliv. Big powers in it, trying to get the crit scorches in there. Trying not to get juked out on a kick by Zi Zhao though. And Zine used to go for big damage right now. Used to get the stun into Obliv, does drop Darkness into another Blade Dance, used to get those Annihilates in there to heal while he's got the Demon Leech. Why he's got the Demonic Leech. Oh, barely had anything. And Obliv does take him out. Ray went for a 1v4, are you kidding me? Technically went for, yeah, he did kill one. Did he kill somebody while they were low maybe? I think he killed somebody while they were low maybe once. No. Wait. No, he couldn't have gone for 1v4. Did he snipe a kill? Wait, did Ray snipe a kill from the Shaman? I think Ray sniped. So you remember that Shaman versus Monk duel in the opener? And where I said that... Where I thought the Monk died to the Shaman? The Monk didn't die to the Shaman. I thought he died to the Shaman pets. He got executed by Ray. So that makes sense. Because I thought that Shaman killed the Monk. But that's actually Ray just like, yoink. God damn! Nah, no way he could have sniped him. Well, the Shaman did die, so Ray is welcome to get in and do damage if he wants to. More than welcome to, so that's perfectly legal. That is legal, chat. Wow, that was fucking awesome. That was fucking awesome. Next video, the Shadow Priest is insane! Are we done or one more? I think we're done. I think we're done, chat. I think we're done for the day. I had a good amount of time, good amount of fun with you guys. Did you guys have fun? I had fun. Did you guys have fun? I had fun. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you so much for watching. He survived. You're telling me Ray survived that rogue at 1 HP? You're fucking kidding me, right? Ray did not survive that shit at 1 HP. What the fuck? Atherman just linked me this. What is this? What the fuck? What the fuck? 1 HP! What? Did he shield himself after? He does have Power Word Shield! Oh my god! Somebody clip this on Twitch. Please clip this shit on Twitch. So I can use this. With my fucking reaction. Clip it. Somebody do it right now. I don't know how you do the clip stuff. Clip it. Clip it, chat. Oh. That's nuts. Woo! God damn. Alrighty, boys. Well. And I think with that, chat, I don't think I can get any better than that. I don't think it can get any better than that. I think that is going to be the highlight of the motherfucking day. Best goddamn duel at the very end. Ooh, a Shadow Priest. Fucking shit up, dude. And that's not that bad of a rogue, too. He didn't play that bad either. Alrighty, boys. Thanks so much for coming out for the stream. I appreciate all of you guys coming out for the evening. Thank you all so much for coming. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys are having a motherfucking good one. And I think I'll call it here. Thank you all. You guys are fucking beautiful. Thanks so much for subscribed. How many of y'all subscribed over on Twitch? Wait, how many of y'all subscribed on Twitch? How many of y'all are... How can I see my subscribe number? Can I see my subscribers list on Twitch? Dude, I have people subscribing on Twitch. I don't even see it because it doesn't show up as a big alert. What the fuck? Oh, yo! Are you kidding me? Oh my god. It doesn't show up in chat either. What the fuck? Is that how you do it? Hold on. Subs. That doesn't work. Fuck. Are you kidding me? Well, how am I supposed to do this then? Fuck. How you see... can I just Google this? How to see my Twitch subs. Dashboard. It says your subs. On my dashboard. 5. There's 5 people that subbed. Are you fucking kidding me? Everybody who fucking subbed, y'all fucking insane. I don't know how I might lose my sub thing on Twitch. Letting you guys know, but I appreciate you motherfuckers for subbing. I really do. Use the fucking thank you so much. Hey, thank you so much for that 1 HP clip. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. I needed that. Now I can go back and use that as a footage video. Because I think I can just save it. Oh, that'd be perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Whoever did that. Everybody who... Thank you. Shit. Yeah, everybody who's a sub, by the way. Y'all fucking beautiful. I don't really do this whole... I only started restreaming to Twitch. And there's a good chance that I'll lose my sub thing. Thank you so much for even committing your Twitch primes. I appreciate it. Use the emote, the one emote that I have. Anywhere you wanna. You have my permission to literally spam it in Twitch chat if you wanna. I don't care. Use it as much as you can before you lose it, boys. Thank you. I appreciate that. Anyway, thank you all so much for coming by. Thank you all so much for watching. I am going to call it here. Tomorrow, coming back with NA duels. Tomorrow, coming back with 5-5-1-1 duels for the NA. I'm going to have to go and edit these out. I'm playing trash though. What do you mean? You're fine, Ray. YouTube Prime, boys. YouTube Prime, though. YouTube Prime is still going to be a special place in my heart. Because the YouTube boys have been with me forever. But I appreciate everybody who subbed on Twitch. Yeah, I appreciate it. I got nothing else, but thank you. Now do something for yourself and use this goddamn Dal G emote. Use this shit. Lalera G. Use that everywhere. In as many streams as you can. It is yours. Please do it. Please use it. I think you will like it. Because I don't know how long it's going to be there. Thank you all so much for coming. I'll see you over next stream. Peace.
Cause I done seen the time go by for too many years now when the stars were aligned. Cause I done seen the time go by. Yeah, I done seen the time go by.
I've been waiting all my life.